becomes brighter. We are so happy that you are with us. Alana Rizzo, Jared Carrabis coming to us from the Jordan's Furniture Couch. Of course, Jonathan Papelbon, the World Series champion, at home in Mississippi. The three of us are back together again. Not too long ago, we were together on Friday. We are back for the Red Sox and the Twins. Pap, we will start with you. The Sox take 2 of 3 from the Dodgers. The gauntlet is over. They went through the Cubs, the Phillies, and the Dodgers. Here we are against the Twins.
Yeah, the gauntlet's over. I didn't really call that a gauntlet. You know, LA they weren't playing their best, I don't feel like. A lot of injury bug hit them. Phillies, I mean, look, at the end of the day, you got to win games. That's all that matters here, folks. Like, each day you got to find a way to grind out and win a game, and hopefully today Fitz can figure that out and give us a little bit more than what he's been giving us, put us in a chance to win. And
they're getting Twins, Jared, at a good time. Quickly, the Twins have lost 7 of their last 10.
They stink, Alana. Yeah, I'm very excited to be playing the Twins. It's nice to not be playing a first-place team. We don't play another first-place team until late September. So all that talk about, oh, the Red Sox have the hardest schedule in the second half, it was basically just this. You're past it. You survived. Let's go from here.
All right, so the schedule is in the Red Sox favor. We're with you all night long. First pitch coming up right after the break. All right, right-hander Richard Fitz on the hill tonight. Jonathan Papelbon for the Red Sox. The Red Sox have only won 2 of Fitz's 9 starts this season. What does he need to do to get the job done?
Well, Alana, unfortunately, a lot of things. First off, he's got to give the team some depth. And I think tonight he realizes that this is possibly his last interview or his last rodeo. So if it doesn't go well, I'm not sure what's going to happen after tonight for him. But he's got to go out there. He's got a 4-seam that we know as well, a slider that we know as well is good. But he's got to find that third pitch. He's got to find a changeup or the sweeper. One of those two have to be on for him tonight, as well as his first 2. So, to me, if he can go out there and command them, he'll have a good start. But look, Giolito, Bayo, some of these other guys have been stepping up. It's time for you to step up, Fitz. This is your last chance, brother.
Jared, he is in the rotation in place of Hunter Dobbins, who obviously is on the IL right now. Is this his last audition, you think? Is his spot up for grabs?
His spot is up for grabs, but it's not necessarily a foregone conclusion that he would be the guy. I mean, for as much as we both love Walker Buehler, yeah, he's one of those guys as well, but he's being paid a lot of money, whereas Richard Fitz is not. You know, to add to what Pap was talking about, he's got to limit the homers. Like, the homers have really killed him. He's had some pretty good outings where he's cruising along. Next thing you know, long ball here, long ball there, and it's, he's not making it through the 5th inning. So, yeah, limit the damage in terms of the home run ball, and he should be okay. I mean, he throws 98 miles an hour. Like, we're not talking about a guy that's going up there and slopping low velo and trying to locate everything. Like, he can dot it if he needs to, but as far as this being an audition, yeah, I mean, it's not like he's the guy, but he's a guy that's going to be looked at.
Yeah, 1-4 so far, guys, on the year, 4.86 ERA. Go ahead, Pep.
Here's another thing real quick. I just want to end on this one thing here. You're facing a Twins lineup that is not good tonight, and you got their top 2 guys out. So if you don't have success tonight, then you really got to find success in one way or another. If you can't find it tonight, oh well.
Yeah, Byron Buxton unlikely to play, not in the lineup, of course. First pitch coming up right after this. BRB. All right, we take a look at the lineup tonight, you guys, and it looks like Roman Anthony, Jared, is leading off for the Sox, and you're telling us earlier today that that could be for the foreseeable future. What do you know? Yeah,
Alex Cora was talking before the game today saying that he's our guy. That's our leadoff hitter, which is, I don't know how you feel about this, Pat. Like, is that awkward in the clubhouse when all these guys are so used to Jarren Duran leading off, and it's like, well, Jarren Duran's still here, so like, would you view this as a demotion? I mean, he's hitting third. Like, that's a pretty premier spot in the lineup. Like, how would you take this? I know you're a pitcher, but I mean, how would you react?
Well, I'll tell you how Alex Cora spun it. He spun it like, hey, JD, I need you in the 3-hole. That's a more important position in the lineup. To me, it really is. And you need someone there that's more of a veteran in that spot. A leadoff hitter, you can have a young guy up there more so in that position, just trying to make ways, maybe a speed guy trying to get on base for the big boppers. But I don't necessarily know about the move. And look, we had a segment where how many lineups are we going to see? Here's another one. I don't know what to think about it, honestly, yet. Let me watch him tonight. Let me watch at least one at-bat.
But, Pap, does it make more sense, though, to give Roman Anthony probably one more at-bat than Jarren Duran, just based on where they are in the lineup, leadoff versus the 3-hole?
Well, I don't know because, Jarren Duran hits triples and can hit home runs, too. So I feel like he can succeed in that spot. I really do. It's just the fact is that every day these kids are showing up. They're showing up in a different spot in the lineup. Sadon might be playing center, might be playing second. You're not always. And I know Alex Cora is communicating with these guys. I know that, but still, it's something different every day for these kids. In my opinion, it just makes it a little bit harder.
Simeon Woods, what do you know about him, if anything?
Yeah, I mean, he's, I'm trying to think of like who we could compare him to. But yeah, good starting pitcher. You know, not someone, I know that the Twins haven't had a fantastic season this year, but he's not someone that's going to go out there. He is a guy that's going to go out there and give you a chance to win. Not an ace, not a frontline guy, but he's not someone that you should go out there thinking that the Red Sox are going to put up 6-7 runs today.
Simeon Woods Richardson, I should say. Last start Tuesday against the Dodgers, a short one, allowed 3 runs over 3 innings, taking a no decision in an eventual 10-7 Twins win.
Yeah, this kid's not going to blow you away with anything special. You know, he's not out there throwing 100 like the rest of these folks. But, you know, the thing is, though, is you got to get to him early. He's the type of pitcher that if you can get to him early, scratch a run across early, you can put him away. And what I mean by put him away, then you got to go to the bullpen. And now you set up your team for the rest of the series because you got in their bullpen early in game 1. And that's how you win series. That's how you attack series. And throughout a course of 162 games, that's how you win series.
Did you see that? Youngest Red Sox leadoff hitter since 1968.
Oh, mercy. Take advantage of that already.
I would have thought, Pap, when Ellsbury came up in 2007, that he would have been in the conversation for that, but I guess he was probably, what, like 23? The Roman's 21?
Yeah. Roman's a lot younger, I think.
Yeah.
Jacoby was a college guy.
Yeah, Oregon State.
Oregon State, yeah.
The Beavs.
Hey, but look, I mean, putting the ball in play right there. I mean, he's doing what a leadoff man is supposed to do, is get on base, create havoc. So I like what I saw so far. I mean, let's get it going. Tap in early. Tap that keg early. You know what I'm saying?
Pap, what do you think about Bregman talking about Roman Anthony that reminded him a little bit of Yordan Alvarez? I mean, what a comp on that.
Oh, get up. Oh, nobody's there. Nobody's there.
Oh, man.
Oh, shit. Nobody's there. All right. So this is exactly what I'm talking about, man. Like, this is the type of pitcher, dude. Like, now this snowball has started. Like, let's continue it.
Already.
But yeah, you know, Alana, I did see the comparisons.
Well, let's listen to it right now, Pap. Let's listen to what Bregman said about Roman Anthony. Hang on.
All right.
Roman has been awesome. 4 times on base last night. Gets on his first at bat today, and then it's a big triple. It's awesome. He's doing it. He's going to be a special player. So it's definitely fun hitting in front of or behind him in this lineup, and reminds me of earlier in my career when Yordan Alvarez got called up. That's my player comp for him.
I mean, that's a pretty good comp, Pap. Do you agree?
Yes, I do agree. I do agree a little bit. It's Yordan Alvarez is a perennial all-star, okay? Roman Anthony is not. So
Yet.
Not yet. But you know, their setup is a little bit similar in their approach and the way they hit. Their stylistic hitting approach is the same, I think, and that's why he kind of said it. But both very good hitters, and anytime you can get a comp from especially a teammate or one of us or a coach from, you know, a perennial all-star or possible future Hall of Famer, then, you know, that's always a good compliment.
If Jarren Duran takes advantage of the opportunity here, Alex Cora is going to look like a genius. Let's bring in the 4th member of our broadcast team, Casey Hudson, handling all things related to social media. Also talking about, congrats, she ran yesterday or Sunday as far as the run to home base. Case, how you doing?
I'm doing good. My legs got me into the building, so happy about that. Get to hang out with you guys on a Monday, now that I recall that it is actually Monday. Yeah. I do have some fun tweets for you guys, though.
Okay.
Pat mentioned that things are off to a hot start. Somebody also wanted to say, Martin, by the way, this lineup bangs. All caps. I felt kind of weird generationally saying that one, but we can fake it till we make it. Then The next one, that's a good-looking lineup right there. I feel like we're off to a good start, and all the Twitter vibes are supporting it. What do you guys think?
Well, don't you think, guys, and Casey and I and Jared were talking about this earlier, Pap, like without any sort of thing happening at the deadline, this is the best-looking lineup, you guys, that the Red Sox could be running out there right now.
I agree with you, Alana. It could possibly look like one of their better lineups. But I would not expect this lineup to change a whole lot at the trade deadline. I don't think there's going to be much action as far as the lineup. You know, if there's going to be any action, there will be some action in the bullpen, which I think is the only thing we're going to do is just get a little bullpen help at the end of the day. But we definitely need another starter.
Do you like this order?
I guess. I mean, I think they can. I mean, no offense to my guy TS10, but I don't love him hitting cleanup. I think it's a longer. It looks lengthier when he's hitting lower in the order, but like they don't have that big bopper right now, which is why, Pap, I think I leave some room for there to be additions in the lineup. I mean, there's a few different positions that I think that they could really take a look at, and that's not to say that they end up making a trade at either of these positions, but I think when we kind of look around the diamond, certain positions we know are locked in, but there's room for improvement at catcher. There's room for improvement at first base.
I thought you liked the platoon.
I do, but the more you hear about what the Red Sox intentions are, they are looking at first base. I'm fine with it, but it sounds like they're not. So, like, those are just, and I think that also on a deeper level shows they're not super interested in Cassis then. Correct. Yep.
Ooh.
Yep.
You nailed it, Alana. Look at you. You're
I mean, listen, if they're looking at first and they're not satisfied with the tandem, the platoon at first, then that obviously to me means that they're not confident in Cassis.
No.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you take Christian Vasquez to offload a bad contract from Minnesota? Is that someone that you look at? You wouldn't have to give up much if you're like, yeah, sure, we'll take on the money. I'm sure they would love to get rid of that deal.
There's always some kind of add-ins and throw-ins at the trade deadline that you can do, right? Yeah, like you can do those little moves, right, Jared? But at the end of the day, like, I mean, I'm talking we need something more. Like, you've got, to me, you can't totally rely on Giolito and Bayo right now in the playoffs, to me. You got one guy you can lean on. You got to go get somebody else that you know you can lean on in the playoffs if you think you're a playoff team. And if they don't go out and get another starter, then to me that tells me that they don't think they're a playoff team.
Casey has an idea, at least the Twitterverse has an idea of somebody that the Sox could get that could help bolster that rotation. Pap, go ahead, Case.
Yeah, the name's been kicked around quite a bit, but Chase said, great time to trade for Joe Ryan. Your thoughts on this, Pap?
It's not happening.
I don't think that's happening either. You know, Joe Ryan's got you can control him, and that's like gold right now, man.
It would take a boatload in return.
Level up too much for that one.
Yeah, I don't take what is happening.
Jeff Passan said on Wednesday the Twins are not trading Joe Ryan, and then there was the other report that if the Twins were to trade Joe Ryan, it would cost a package that was even higher in value than the one that the Red Sox gave up for Garrett Crochet.
Well, the Twins get out of it despite having runners on the corners in this one. We'll be right back, Case. We'll talk to you soon with more going on in the world of the Twitterverse. We'll be right back. All right, we are back. It is time for the Twins to bat for the first time here against the Boston Red Sox. Of course, the Red Sox on the road. Trevor Larnach up at the plate. Let's see what Fitz can do. And Pap, again, this is about getting ahead early. It's about being aggressive, attacking the zone. He has the stuff. Jared mentioned it, but it doesn't matter if you can't locate.
Yeah, he has the stuff. There's no question about it. I feel like tonight's going to be a night where either he's going to learn what type of pitcher he is and how to be successful and start carrying momentum towards the rest of the season, or it's going to be a complete failure, shut down shop, let's go back to the minor leagues, kids, and let's figure it back out, right? But it all boils down to his four-seam fastball control and his slider. If he doesn't have those two pitches tonight, he's going to be cooked, right? And then I said the third pitchers have to be, change up, sweeper, pick one of them. But he's going to have to need all three of them tonight.
So, Pap, if it doesn't work for him, if he doesn't have that four-seamer, if he doesn't have the slider, if this outing isn't productive, who do you put in his spot?
Well, that's a great question. With Hunter Dobbins going down, that really handcuffed him as well.
Somebody who's not here.
Yeah, right? It's not in the system right now.
It'd be a minor league kid, but I don't know the minor leagues that well.
Kyle Harrison is the kid that they just got in the deal for Raffy. He would probably be the first guy in line to get a shot if it's someone from inside the organization. Because Peyton Tolley is their top pitching prospect right now. He's in Double-A, so he's not knocking on the door quite yet. Although I wouldn't rule out seeing Peyton Tolley in September, maybe in a bullpen role, kind of how, remember Penrod last year? I think by the summertime, he was making starts in Double-A. Then they used him out of the pen towards the end of the year. I could see that happening maybe with Peyton Tolley this year. But if you're going to call up a starter to get a crack at the rotation here.
That just doesn't give me a ton of confidence moving forward in terms of postseason.
No, but I mean, Richard Fitz is not someone that would get a postseason start anyway. If this team makes the postseason, you're looking at a playoff rotation of Crochet, Bayo, Giolito, and who's your fourth starter. But
Well, the first round you'd only need 3, right?
That's if the Red Sox don't win the division, Alana, which I'm not taking off the table after this Aaron Judge injury.
By the way, Pap, that's another conversation. We'll discuss that momentarily. We're talking about Aaron Judge going down and how the Sox can take advantage. We are psyched that they are there representing the Red Sox at Target Field in Minnesota. We are also psyched that you guys are here with us on Unobstructed Views, presented by Blue Moon. Thanks so much. Love having you, watching us, and participating in the show with Casey Hudson on our socials. You guys, a win Monday tonight, coupled with a Yankees loss to the Rays, would push the Sox over the Yanks in the standings. For the first time this season, give Boston that top AL wildcard spot, Jared Carrabis. So you're saying there's a chance. And now with Aaron Judge out for a certain amount of time, another opportunity to take advantage.
Alana.
Jared?
The Yankees are a significant Aaron Judge injury away from becoming the Miami Marlins.
Oh, come on.
They're not
the
that
Marlins?
good. Yes, they're not good. They're not a good team without Aaron Judge.
I know, but they're not the Marlins. They're not the Marlins.
So are the Marlins. The Marlins are a big league ball club. They're just not very good, and neither are the Yankees without Aaron Judge.
They're not a big league ball club.
No, they are. By definition, they are, and so are the New York Yankees. But you know what? I feel like if they lose Aaron Judge, then it's not going to be pretty for them. It's not going to be pretty for them, and I think they will be passed by the Boston Red Sox, perhaps by midweek.
If they lose Judge for a significant amount of time, then yeah, the Red Sox can. I'll agree with you on that.
They got within one game even when they had Judge. Take Judge out of the equation, they're going to blow right past them.
Well, his UCL is still intact. There was no structural damage, but he is on
Allegedly.
the IL right now, and he's supposed to start a throwing program in a couple weeks.
Judge? Mm-hmm. Nah.
Yeah, and you can still DH. He'll be DHing.
That's all he'll do. That's all he'll do. They wouldn't risk that, I feel like. And, I mean, he's what, 33? 32, 33?
Dude, I promise you, if he can hit, that dude's hitting.
No doubt. Yes, I don't think that we've seen the last of Aaron Judge this year in the batter's box, but I'd be surprised if he was back out in right field.
I feel like this is going to be a freaking 2-3 ball game, some close, low-scoring ball game for some reason.
Pap, are you buying the Toronto Blue Jays right now? Best record in baseball? Why?
Yes. Well, they have a complete team. They have a complete ball club, and they play all phases of the game very well. They play great defense, which every great defensive team is always going to be good because you keep yourself in ball games more. Anytime you give big league ball clubs extra outs, that's a recipe for disaster. But yeah.
Pap, should we have Sadan up higher in the lineup tonight?
I don't know. To me, I liked when he was down in the lineup a little bit more. You could kind of sneak ambush and maybe connect on before getting 1-2 or 0-2 so fast. Fortunately, tonight he's 2-1, but and he's been doing a little bit better. He's been a little bit more selective. I'll give him that. Having a little bit more professional at bats lately.
All right, we're going to have Jonathan Papelbon give us a tour of his casino and bar area when we come back.
Oh, are we?
Stay tuned for that. All right, guys, as you know, Jonathan Papelbon is in Mississippi, and we always wonder, like, what's going on in his house around him. So, Pap, can you give our viewers a little bit of a tour as to what they could expect if they went to Pap's house?
That's all my dig me stuff right there. You know?
Okay. What's your favorite thing behind you in your big league stuff?
This right here is my favorite thing behind me.
Explain it. What is that? Your craps table?
It's craps table.
Oh, I would love to play craps over there. How fun.
SI covers. I don't know if y'all can see this.
Okay. TV with all your SI covers. Don't you have a table full of your baseball cards?
Yeah, we got blackjack here.
It's like a full casino. Okay.
Some dead animals, and that's, you know. Oh, look, we got Ted, DiMaggio, and Dora right here.
Oh, there you go.
Nice. That's nice.
Okay. We got Mantle, DiMaggio, and Ted there.
Okay.
Little Ted, little Mickey Mantle. Yeah, I got some Yankee stuff in here.
That's all right.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Why?
You don't have any Yankee signed anything?
You collect, you know? I got some dead fish up there. You see that guy?
Charlie Moore's coming on the show to talk about fish in a little bit. I don't think they're dead that he's talking right now, but maybe. What's the story behind that elk?
I shot him in Utah. I was supposed to go skiing, but I was playing baseball. I wasn't able to ski, so I went elk hunting.
It's probably in the CBA. You can't do that either.
Yeah. There's the poker table.
Okay.
That's where it goes down. That's where that money's be flying around, you know what I'm saying? And my jersey wall.
Is that hold on, get close over there. Who are some of those jerseys?
I think they're all his.
No, there's
jerseys in my car, and there's my bar with all my cards in it.
Very
if y'all
nice.
can see that.
Are all those jerseys yours from different levels?
Yeah, and all-star jerseys.
Okay.
what is that, a 19? What is that, a minor league jersey?
Yeah, that's Mississippi State right there.
Oh, there you go.
Mississippi State. I was this young buck right there, you know. It's not a swolt jersey, you know. It's a little bit smaller of a jersey. You know, you get these big league jerseys, them swolt that jersey.
There you
know
go.
what I mean?
Okay.
And
two
then
out.
if you can see how,
one.
like, this is my bar. It's got all my, just pretty much every card I've ever had in it.
Now, how did you get? Did they send them to you? Did you collect them? Did you send somebody out to go find them? Oh, your mom and dad. Okay.
I'm going
That's
back to sit down.
Okay.
Yeah, my mom and dad. My mom, she saved a lot of them. I got one card. It's like a chrome. I don't know. So remember the guy we had on the show? I got a few of those chrome ones that he said that were my rookie cards that were really important, which I didn't know until he said that they were important. I was like, oh, I got some of them.
Yeah, Chris Costa from the Card Vault with Tom Brady. I'm still waiting for our jerseys, Chris Costa.
Yeah.
Our Tom Brady signed jerseys. Let's go.
We were promised that.
We were promised
Oh, man. Did y'all not get yours?
Did you get yours?
He's lying. He's a bad liar.
Yeah. Honestly, mine came in the mail about like 6 days, a week ago.
Nah,
yeah, like 2 minutes after the show ended. You got yours?
Yeah. Oh, and I got my boy Kane Brown. My boy Kane Brown sent me a signed album today, The High Road.
Yeah, of course he did.
Sent me a signed album.
Must be good to be Jonathan Papelbon.
Didn't he performed at the All-Star game?
He sang the national anthem at the All-Star game.
Yeah.
I saw him at Fenway and the stage caught on fire.
Oh,
Yeah.
geez. That's not
yeah,
good.
true story. Yeah. Yeah.
That was last summer, I think. Yeah, they had to end the concert early. They're like, yeah, our stage is on fire. My bad.
Whoops. That ain't it.
I mean, honestly, to me, y'all, I know like Fitz kind of pisses me off. Like it's
What is it about his style you don't like? Does he
it's
take
hard to
too
watch,
long?
man.
Why?
Yeah, like quit going 2-2, man. Like quit all this. Like attack the hitter, man. You got great. There you go.
A little punchy.
And what I mean by attacking, right? That was a ball. Okay. So even though it was a ball, though, it presented itself. Watch this again. Presents strike zone, out of the strike zone. Okay? So that's what you call strike zone efficiency. Being in the strike zone and making them swing at balls that look like strikes but end up being a ball.
Tie France.
Get that ball.
There you
All
go.
right.
There you go.
All right, when
That's
we
easy
come
work,
back,
Pat.
Charlie Moore is going to join us on the show, 18-time Emmy Award winner. We'll be right back. All right, guys, welcome back. No score here in the top of the third. So you could probably understand if the Red Sox, Jared and Pap, are a little bit woozy today. They got to get settled in Minnesota. I don't know if you guys heard watching us, but there was some craziness happening on the flight last night, guys, going into Minnesota. They ended up having to, I believe, land in Michigan, not even Detroit. It was like Romulus, Michigan, I believe, because there was an unbelievable amount of turbulence. There were a bunch of guys getting sick on the plane. That's not fun. Pap, do you have a story of a flight you were on during your time in the show that was awful?
Man, why you always set me up for these stories, man?
Because people want to know. Take me someplace I'm not allowed to go.
Well, it was coming home from yeah, of course. I mean, I was coming home from a pretty serious victory of ours, and the family was flying, and D'Angelo Ortiz was back there somehow, and I ended up throwing up everywhere.
Because of turbulence or because you were drinking? There's a difference.
A little bit of both.
We're gonna probably turbulence.
Probably.
Yeah, and D'Angelo went and I think he got his mom at the time, Tiffany, and I just said I had the stomach bug or something, you know. But it was after the World Series, so I mean,
you get a pass for that. That's not what you get a pass. That's fine. I'm talking about like a turbulent. Like I remember one time when I was covering the Colorado Rockies. The plane at the time, I swear to God, they used this plane in World War II. It was called Mimi. And the damn plane barely took off. You're like skimming the tops of the treetops. I'm like, this is it. We're going to die. I'm going to die on World War II Mimi. That's the type of stuff I'm talking about. Bad experiences in the show.
Only thing we slid off the runway one time, but that was about it. They came and got the little jack guy and pushed us back.
Okay.
But that was about it. You know, we take for granted, you know, how hard it is, you know, to fly and these cross country. I mean, look, I'm telling you, man, it's a grind.
No doubt. All right, let's see if our friend Charlie Moore has any crazy flight stories. Of course, you know him from as the Mad Fisherman. He's joining us now. Good to be with you, Charlie. Thanks for coming on. 18-time Emmy Award winner. That's a boatload of Emmys. Is there one that sticks out to you? My goodness.
Oh, thanks for having me on. How you guys doing?
Good.
What's up, Charlie?
What's up? What's up?
Man, I ain't seen you in a damn minute, man.
I know, dude. I know. I see you on TV. I'm like, man, we were supposed to connect like 87 times, but you and I have that, that, what's that called? ADD, must be DDD thing. And we just, but I see you. I'm like, man, I got to text him and just like, we got to connect. And Jared, him and I have been trying to connect since 2006.
Get me on a damn boat, Charlie. What are we doing here? I offer you whatever you want at Kowloon in exchange for one day fishing with Charlie Moore, and we're still waiting for 20 years.
You're not wrong about that.
I know.
You're not wrong about that. You're not
Charlie,
wrong.
if you get Jared and Pap on a boat, tell me about that experience. What would that be like?
Oh, God.
Well, it'd be like a normal day for me on the boat. I mean, just a couple, real people talking real-time stories and just, speaking the truth, which is, hey, they always said the truth shall set you free. So
Amen.
I've been doing it for 29 years, So, yeah. How you guys doing?
Last time I was with this crazy dude, look, man, I took him hunting. We went hunting.
Yeah.
We went hunting, man. We went moose hunting.
Yeah.
And they brought NESN, and the flood was so bad, the NESN truck literally about went down the river.
Oh.
With Tina Servacio in it.
It was a 9-year-old lease. Yeah.
What year is this? 07?
I don't know. Yeah. Oh, God.
Did you say Tina Servacio?
Tina's back in the day. She's like in the beginning. Tina's back in the day. She's like 2007. Fucking 4, 6, right? 6? Yeah, right in there. Yeah.
Yeah. That was
man, dude,
quite some time.
We went hunting with a bunch of these Indians, man. I donated 25 grand to this Indian tribe, and they allowed me to take one of their moose. And so I took Charlie and NESN along, and look, it rained. It was a horrible hunt, but we had a great time. We hung out with a bunch of drunk Indians. One night, one of the drunk Indians stole the game warden's truck.
We weren't drunk, though, were we?
Oh, come on, man.
Oh, nope.
No.
I don't think I could go hunting with
one of the
Jonathan
craziest
Papelbon.
trips I've ever been on. No lie.
Did you get a moose?
No, I didn't even get a moose. One of the Indians came and like cut me off and shot him with like a rifle, and I was shooting with a bow.
Yeah, a shotgun's gonna beat a bow 99.9% of the time.
Yeah. Feels like an unfair advantage.
Hey, so Charlie, when's fishing season up? Well, okay, so let's plan this right now.
Yeah. Well, we gotta do it. You know I'm open, bro. Come on.
All right, you guys are gonna have to plan this in the next inning. Hold on one second.
In the next inning.
Next half inning, yeah. All right, we welcome you back here, guys, on Unobstructed Views. It's great to have Charlie with us, of course, and it is going to be 8-9-1 at the plate for the Minnesota Twins going up against Fitz right now. And Charlie, I was asking you guys earlier, if the three of you guys were on a boat, you said it would be like every single day. But last year when Jared and Katie Nolan were talking to you, you said if you could have anybody on the boat with you, it was Sylvester Stallone. Is that still the case, or have you changed your pick?
Oh, wow. Yeah, I mean, I think, Sly is, I met him several times doing my sitcom, and we talked about it, and he was just like, I don't know, I love Rocky, growing up as a kid, just the whole thing, and meeting him, he was as cool as he was. He wasn't like he was the same guy. So, I'm not really a starstruck kind of I don't do that kind of thing, but yeah. Stallone, it's Stallone, it's Stallone. I don't know. It's just Stallone. You know what I mean? I don't know. I did a show with Batman, and for the first 20 minutes, I'm like, hey, so it's pretty cool being Batman, isn't it? It's cool being Batman, right? So, Batman was Batman, right?
Which Batman?
Adam West.
Oh, that's original.
Yeah, so Adam and I were friends for 25 years, and I never really got starstruck, but he talked like Batman. He took a piss off the boat like Batman would pee off the boat. You know what I mean? It was like, Batman's pissing off my boat. You not seeing this? I see this? It was like, so, but Stallone.
You didn't take a shower with him, though, did you?
100% I did.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, you and Millar and all y'all could shower together.
Oh, Millar. Now, see, we hunted with Millar in Texas. So
yeah,
I love
his place.
Yeah, at his place in Beaumont, Texas. Yep. Oh, Kevin and I, man, we had some fun, man. We rolled like the big dogs. Kevin is the real deal. You know that, Pap. So he's the real deal, man.
Kevin is the most big league person you ever come across, man.
100%.
Everything he does is big league.
Charlie, I saw that you posted a tribute to Hulk Hogan. What? Give me some Hulk Hogan. Uh-oh. Two-run bomb. That's exactly what I said at the start of the show. It's the homers. Hurts. It's the homers that are gonna kill him. Hulk Hogan. Give me a Hulk Hogan story.
That you can share.
Yeah, I probably can't. I had the privilege of meeting Hulk, and he's just a really good dude. He has a lot of. He's like. Talk about Batman and Adam West, right? Hulk was the childhood idol, growing up, and just the Hulkster and all the wrestlers, and just the Hulk was an amazing dude. It's so fresh still, so it's hard, So it's like, but honestly, when you met Terry, the Hulk, and I met him through Steve Cardillo and
the Belts guy.
Yeah, Steve is a great friend, and we talked after many times, and he's a showman, okay? So there's people who are showmen like Papelbon, all of us, we do our thing, all of us here, right? It's becoming more and more entertainment, right? When Pap would pitch, you got an attitude, I fish, I got an attitude, you do the show, you got an attitude. It's the personality. It's the way you are. You can't fake it. You are who you are. And that's Hulk. Hulk is who he is. And 71 years old, rest in peace. Just too young. But the one story I will tell you is this. He took off with him and John Travolta on a plane ride. Anyway, that's where the story ends. Anyway, so you can figure out the rest. So, the Hulk would tell you stories. He would say exactly what he felt, right? So, it's sad. It's sad at 71. And the guy's an icon, right? So I feel that way.
Oh, for sure. An entertainment legend. As you said, he was a showman. Mm-hmm. What a brand he created.
Yeah. I remember watching Papelbon pitch, you know, he's got an attitude. Like you got Pedro Martinez.
It's your brand, man. It's who you are. It's your brand, like what you do. And it's like, you know, I think the Hulk was the first one that started the whole branding of himself.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, I remember Jared. I remember meeting Jared a couple times. And you know what? I give you a lot of credit, Jared. You built your brand. You are who you are, and you've earned it. You know, I give people credit for what they've done when they earn it. You know what I mean? You can like Charlie Moore. You don't have to like me. But if you come and say that you don't like me in front of my face, I'm going to throttle your face. It's going to happen. I'm going to literally take your eyes and shove them in your ears. That's 100% going to happen. So, you know, thankfully it hasn't happened yet.
Can you do that to Richard Fitz right now? Can you do that to Fitz? Because that's what he needs right now, this guy.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Pap, does he need a kick in the ass? Is that what you're saying?
Man, yeah. Like, we're walking guys. We're not attacking the zone. When we do attack the zone, we end up falling back in the head. Look, Alex Core, you see him right there? He's just like, man, how much more of this bullshit do I got to watch? It's
Pap, they don't got a lot of options, though. They don't have a lot of options right now.
That's why at the trade deadline, the number one thing is starting pitching. I don't care at what caliber starting pitcher you get. I mean, hell, if it's Sandy Alcantara or Joe Ryan or somebody like that, great. Then you're playoff ready. But if it's not, don't expect too much out of the Boston Red Sox for the second half of this, or the last third of the season, I should say.
Charlie, who do you got coming up on your show?
Who do I got coming up on my show? Actually, Elon Trotman is a big jazz player. We have some good stuff coming up, but you know, we're doing new shows. Obviously, my son has his show, Travel More.
Yeah.
He's doing real well, and I'm proud of him. You know, we're just, hey, look, it's my 29th year, and I'm like 36 years old, so it's really weird for me.
Started when you were 7. Did you ever think you'd be
29 years.
Did you ever think you'd be at this spot? I mean, 18 Emmys, doing all these different shows. I mean, I wouldn't imagine this is what you envisioned, but look at what you've created. Do you ever stop and think about that?
Honestly, no. I mean, I think about the losses more than I think about the wins. You know, I think about the ones that got away, the 1-0 games, the 6-0 games in football. You know, I don't really, honestly, I'm not the guy that really sits here and pats myself on the back. I'd rather pat myself, you know, when I'm long gone, and the best compliment you give anybody is when people are talking about you in a positive light, you know? So I always think about what I didn't do, you know? So,
the big one that got away, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, fish. No, yeah, that's awesome. No, just like just like. Look, when you accomplish something, you want more. When you win a World Series, you want another one. When you win 18, you want 20. When you win 20, you want 22. I'm as good as my next show. You know what I mean? I'm always trying to get better, get different. You know, I'm always trying to reinvent the wheel, but I'm very proud of being on NESN and then all over the country for 29 years of TV. You know, America's Mad Fisherman, building a brand, you know. But I think I got a lot more in the tank, and I want to just collaborate with some good people who understand how to do entertainment, have fun, and just rock with it. You know what I mean?
Charlie, I got a question for you, man.
Go ahead, Pap. Go ahead.
What's your favorite eating fish? What's the fish that you like? Saltwater? Now we got to go saltwater and freshwater.
Ooh, I can't do fresh because it tastes like shit. But
No,
I'm going to go.
No.
I know wahoo. Walleye. Walleye's probably one of the best eaten freshwater. Walleye. And I mean, as far as saltwater, oof, it's so tough. But I love wahoo, fresh caught wahoo. And I love believe it or not, I love the monkfish. You ever had a monkfish?
Yeah.
No, I have not. All right, Charlie, we appreciate you very much, buddy.
All right, guys.
Charlie,
Thanks for being here.
Oh.
All right, welcome back into Unobstructed Views. I'm hopping back in so that we can get Pap and Alana and Jared's take on the ultimate Red Sox lineup. Here's a twist. What's the ultimate Red Sox lineup? What does it look like 1 through 9 if the season ended today?
Oh, God. That's more of a Jared question.
I know, Jared, share your big brain with us.
Ultimate Red Sox lineup.
Yes.
1 through 9 if the season ended. Like
On today's team.
Are we talking about
They didn't say what team. They didn't give us an era. They didn't give us years.
like the ultimate Red Sox lineup to me is like all-time Red Sox lineup, and then if the season ended today, like that part of it is throwing me off.
Let's go with this team now.
I'll say this much. I think today's lineup is one of their better lineups.
I think it's better. It's one of the better ones we've seen all year.
Yeah.
Pap, would you say it bangs? Can you say it for me?
Bangs.
It bangs.
Boom, bang, bang.
Yeah, I feel like we should try to put together the all-time one because I think we all agree with what they have right now. The lineup that's out there for today, that's pretty damn good. Okay, I feel like we're all gonna. Well, actually, maybe I don't want to speak for anyone. Would you go Tech behind the plate, Pap? I mean, I feel like you have to. You can't not pick Tech.
It's hard not to pick Fist, though.
I mean, it's not. There's no wrong answer, but I just feel like obviously if you pitched to him and he was the captain of the Red Sox.
I gotta go Tech.
Yeah, I'm joining you. I'll join you there just because, like, I think did Fisk go into the Hall as a White Sox? Like Tech is just like a Red Sox through and through.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Yeah, so we're going Tech behind the plate. First base
Pedro
is
on the
interesting.
mound.
Pedro on the mound, done deal. Yeah, no questions asked. First base.
Mo Vaughn?
Mo Vaughn is a strong answer. I feel like maybe Jimmy Fox in the equation.
I forgot about
way
Jimmy.
back.
See, you think way older than I do.
This is why.
You're
Right,
older
this-
than me.
Jared can go in so many different directions.
Yeah,
with
Jimmy
the
Fox. Yeah, but I mean, like Mo Vaughn, it's not an incorrect answer.
Maybe.
Second base, Petey.
80.
Second base, Petey. Shortstop to me
Nomar.
is the hard one.
No, it's not. It's Nomar. It's easy.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
DH is easy.
DH is easy. Third base, Wade Boggs.
Boggsy?
Yeah.
And outfield, we've had the conversation 100 times.
Well, outfield could get tough. There's so many options. Like just in left field alone, like the left field lineage of like Ted to Yaz to Manny.
Yeah.
Are
See, Pap said
going,
Manny.
Are you going Boggs for third?
I'll go Boggs for third just because he's a good buddy too.
You know who is really good? Frank Malzone.
Oh, stop.
In the 50s. He had, look up
Just
how many Gold Glove awards Frank Malzone had.
No,
Go look that up.
I'm not.
Go ahead and look that
I'm
up.
not going to do that.
Look it up.
I'm not going
Right
to do
field,
that.
Wow,
Dewey
look
Evans.
it up. Dewey and Wright over Mookie.
Over Mookie? Which, by
Yeah,
the way,
right now, we talking right now, yeah.
I mean, Dewey, people forget, Dwight Evans led the 80s decade in extra base hits.
Yeah, the whole
That's a
decade.
fact. The whole decade.
Yeah.
Center field. I mean, like, is it Fred Lynn? I mean, if you do that, it's like, all right, then how do you have
Freddie
an all-time Red Sox lineup that doesn't have
Ted
Carl
Williams,
Yastrzemski?
Yastrzemski.
Well, Ted would go in left, but then now you don't have
then
Manny.
you don't have Manny or Yastrzemski.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
you would
virtually
probably have,
impossible
you would
to
have
do,
to put
as well
you would have
as
to put
you have
Yaz at
different-
first. You'd have to put Yaz at first.
Yeah,
Ted
it's
in left.
impossible to do because you have different.
So
Eras,
Vaughn's
dude.
out at first?
Yeah, Mo's out, unfortunately.
You have too many different errors. You have too many. I don't know. It's almost impossible to do. But it's a great question. Whoever that was.
Whoever that was.
Is there anyone in today's lineup that you think could eventually be a part of the all-time conversation?
Nope. Maybe Roman Anthony someday. Maybe.
I was like, geez, Jared, you didn't even let me finish the question. That was a hard no.
It's just, I mean,
This
They're
lineup
very
doesn't
young.
have any.
yeah, they're
Yeah,
very
I
young.
agree with you.
Yeah, they're very
I think
young.
if
It's hard
Connor
to
Wong
tell.
was in today's lineup, Jared would say Connor Wong.
I would walk off the set. Yeah, I'd walk
He
off
loved
the
him on Friday, I feel like.
He did have that one hit. He did have, we'll always
It was
have
an
that one.
RBI it was a double.
It was a double. It was his first extra base hit of the season.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, no. I don't think, they don't have that. Roman Anthony, the potential is there. Like, you can't say no, but I don't think it's
still
like
shaking
a
his
yes.
All you can say yes to is the potential with Roman Anthony. Everybody else, hell no.
Yeah, I agree. Even like if Rafi was still here, it's like hell of a resume, but he wouldn't sniff third base over Boggs. He wouldn't sniff DH over Poppy.
Well, he's a first baseman now, so.
Oh, he sucks at it.
Did you see him with
Oh, it's awful.
San Francisco? He was like running for his life.
Yeah.
Got him.
Gap? No.
No. Man, dude, we're hitting. I will say this, and I know they don't count for nothing, but there's
Loud
been
outs,
some hard
Pep.
hit
Loud
ball,
outs.
loud outs, but we just can't find the holes.
Yeah, the Twins can say the same thing. Like that. What did he have? Richard Fitz had a 6-pitch inning, but it was like 3 rockets.
Yeah.
How about this, Pap? Jared was saying that Deshaun Kiersey Jr., the kid that hit the 2-run home run, came into the game today hitting .099. And what was his OPS?
Like 276.
276.
That's almost
Yeah, I
impossible.
knew I never
to-
heard of
to-
that kid.
Yeah.
Well, we've heard of him now.
Now we know.
He's going to send Fitz to the minors.
Yeah.
Fitz is still in this ball game, though, Alana. He's going to have to work his way through this lineup still and grind his way. There's nothing that I'm watching that sits there and says, "Oh, wow, that's electric," or "Wow, that's a great pitch he has tonight." I hadn't said that not once.
Yeah.
So he's going to have to find a way to get some ground balls and some possibly more loud outs. If he wants to give his team a chance.
Casey, we'll check back in with you momentarily. See if there's any tweets out there, my friend, on Fitz. And I'm sure people have options and opinions. We'll check back with you shortly. Pap, can you say the same thing, though, about Buehler? That sometimes this season it seems like, I mean, it's a ball. It's a non-competitive pitch. It's just like balls out of the hand, balls out of the zone.
Yeah, but Buehler's creeping back. Like Buehler, you could see
He didn't this last outing. He didn't.
He's still walking more guys than he's striking out. Like that's not what you
but
want.
he's still a veteran that knows how to creep back into his game. Is what I'm saying. Like he still, I still believe in him more than I do Fitz. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
I don't think Walker knows what his game is right now because his game has been, I've got 98 in the tank, so I know I can go to that if I need to. But this version of Walker Buehler, he's not the velo guy, so he has to go to his secondary stuff.
But do you think he has too many secondaries? You think he has too much going on? I mean, he has like 8 or 9 pitches.
If you got 8 pitches, you got no pitches. You know, like you got to have.
Yeah, but
that.
Alana, you throw one pitch in one game and it's that pitch, and they say you have. You know, he's not throwing all those every time he goes out and pitches. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But he has more capability, in my opinion, at figuring it out come a playoff.
Mm-hmm. I believe
potential.
that. I believe that.
Maybe like Jared saying a pennant race. I don't know. But Fitz to me doesn't have that ability like
no, he doesn't have the
Buehler
experience either.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, it would be a fun exercise for next inning, Pat. Maybe we do, if we build our lineup, but we can only use players from the 4 World Series teams.
Okay.
Yeah, get thinking about that. What closer? I mean, those are some baller closers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kimbrel, Koji, Pap, Folk. I feel like you can't go wrong with either one.
God, Kimbrel, that was like 1,000 years ago.
Yeah, he was brutal in that playoff run, but like historically, you know, one of the all-time great closers.
Mm-hmm. Is he a Hall of Famer?
If he's not, then I mean, it's going to be hard for.
I think he is. I think
else.
he is. It really is a travesty how little amount of relievers there are in Cooperstown, and it's a travesty that Billy Wagner had to wait that long. Honestly,
Agreed.
It should have never happened, and you know, now the game is even changing to where you're going to have less saves. I think a lot of the saves records are probably going to be safe. I just don't see, because of the way the game's changing, the high leverage inning coming about now and the way bullpen people are being used.
Rip.
I don't think any records will be. You got to get down. There you go.
Look
Go,
at Masa.
Yoshida.
Nobody runs like
Finally,
Masa.
Put some pressure on this guy, man.
I can't
you
tell
gotta
if
do
Masa
something.
is slow or fast by the way he runs.
Oh, he's lightning fast.
But look, he's like,
He's one of the fastest runners in the league. Look at him.
look at him.
No
Looks like a little
chance.
robot.
Alana, don't believe that.
Don't believe that.
Alana, you're a lot smarter than that. Watch the man run. He ain't the fastest in the league.
He doesn't look fast to me. But
He's
Jared
No.
says that he's like Lightning McQueen.
He is.
He's slow as hell.
That's what I mean. He looks slow to me. I think Jared called him Flash.
I think Sadon needs to come up with a big 2-out hit right here. Golly, come on. That's right down the middle, kid. What you looking at? Something soft, all speed? Get that bad voodoo off of me, he says. Get it off. Get that juju out of here.
This is Pap's MVP about to come through right here.
Man, Sadon needs to do something right here. Let's go.
They need to get him going again. He's
Yeah, he's going
cooled
a little
off.
low.
He did have a nice defensive play last night.
Sure did. I basically won them the game.
That was close, too.
Ah.
He's in.
Wow. That play looked like it was in slow motion.
That's a ballsy move right there. I like it. I like it. At least we're staying on the attack. I like it. It's a ballsy play right there. Don't want to make the last out of second there, getting thrown out.
You think that was a hit and run?
Safe.
Because that was not a strike. Do you think that was a hit and run put on?
Maybe, possibly could have been. I don't know. There's 2 strikes.
You can't tell with Rafaela because he'll swing at
No.
anything. See?
Mm.
All right.
That ain't it. That ain't it.
$3,000 hits or 262 hits in one season are achievements recognized by the writers. Well, all but one of you. And by the way, the offer for that writer to have dinner at my home has now expired.
That's awesome. The great Ichiro Suzuki, of course, giving his Hall of Fame acceptance speech at Cooperstown over the course of the weekend. Ichiro, one of 5 that were inducted into the Hall over the weekend. Dick Allen, Dave Parker, CC Sabathia, Ichiro, and, of course, Billy Wagner. A great speech by Ichiro. He did it all in English. We knew he could speak English. Very poignant, a man of very few words, but did all of the talking with his bat. And it was so cool to see it. And obviously he gave credit to Derek Jeter in the time he was with the Yankees. Of course, he goes in as a Mariner, as he should. Pap, what do you think about when you think of Ichiro Suzuki and his career?
You know, it's weird because, like, lately, the last years now, starting to happen, like, I've played either with a lot of the guys or I played either against them. And I just remember playing against Ichiro and being so in awe, really, because I knew what he meant to the entire country of Japan. And at the same time being like, oh, wait, I got to go get this guy out now. And I don't know what my stats were, actually. Maybe we can figure those out against Ichiro. But then, you know, playing against CC a lot of those years with the Yankees, you know, great competitor. Obviously, we were down 3-1 in 2007 against him and the Cleveland Indians, and it looked like it was going to be over with CC on the mound, and we somehow came back and beat him. But and then Wags, playing with Wags, you know, great teammate, learned
3 for 12.
So much from him. So
Ichiro was 3 for 12 against you, Pap.
You walked him twice and struck him out 3 times.
You struck him out 3 times, buddy. Good job.
All right.
How about CeCe, though? Almost didn't make it to Cooperstown. Did you guys see this? Apparently, the vehicle in which he was traveling to Cooperstown, New York, must have broken down on the way. So CeCe posted with his entire family. I can't see it, but it's basically like, anyone on their way to Cooperstown, can you pick me up? Can you imagine if and Jared would have just blown right by him and left him on the side of the road.
No, I love
Left
CeCe.
him on the side of the road as a Yankee. Could you imagine if you're driving to Cooperstown, you see CeCe Sabathia, massive humanity, and his entire family, like with a broken down car on the way to Cooperstown?
I would have picked him up.
I doubt it.
I love CeCe. I'll always remember his 3 months with the Milwaukee Brewers, and that's got to be 1A, 1B with like Randy Johnson, like him getting acquired via trade, like one of the best trades ever for a rental. Like that's like the example that everyone will hold up. Pitching on 3 days rest for 3 months.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, this is going to start getting out of hand, folks.
I know.
Damn.
And the other thing, too, that I think you can look at is like, well, the Red Sox offense has still done nothing. We can get frustrated with Fitz here, which deservedly so, but, I mean, they're not scoring any runs either. But, no, I love CeCe. I love the fact that, you know, in that little beef that he had with Tampa, I think it was like Kittredge drilled one of his guys, so CeCe hit one of the guys in the Rays, and he was like an inning shy of a $500,000 bonus, and he still did it anyway and got ejected. The Yankees gave him $500K anyway.
Yep, that's classy.
Yeah, and I mean, the fact that he went out on his shield, the fact that he pitched until he physically could not anymore. The last pitch that he threw as a big leaguer basically tore his shoulder off the bone. And it's like, yeah, like I was going to give you everything I had until I had nothing left to give. So,
Pap,
yeah, no, I love CeCe.
You hear a lot of people say, you know, it's pretty cool to be in the Hall of Fame. You know, it's an honor, blah, blah, blah. CeCe truly it seems like CeCe wanted it his entire life. Like, this was something that was very meaningful to him. He talked about it at length as soon as, you know, he was on the ballot and when he found out that he was actually going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. It seemed like, as far as what it means to a player, it kind of meant a lot to him in comparison to what I've heard for some other guys. At least he was very public about what it meant to him.
Yeah, I mean, look, players have goals. I mean, to be in the Hall of Fame was one of my goals, and you know, you search and you strive for those goals, and you search for whatever it takes to get to that goal. And he was one of those guys that literally didn't let anything get in the way in his career, you know, of what his goals were, and just a tremendous competitor, man. Just loved the way he competed, and I always loved competing against him.
All right, Pap, what do you do here if you're Fitz?
Well, you somehow got to figure out a way to get a ground ball and exchange a run for 2 outs here. You got him 1-2. No, that's going to induce a pop fly, okay? And you've already been up in the zone, and you've been getting shelled. So let's try to work maybe a little bit more down in the zone here, Fitz, and see what happens. See if we can get a little bit better result here, kid.
Come on, pal.
No, non-competitive.
Is he afraid to attack, Pap? From what, not in general, but from what you're seeing right now.
Some pitchers can get in that mode. They can get in that mode of afraid of contact, meaning they're trying to strike out everybody, punch everybody out, and afraid of contact. Now that was a good competitive pitch right there. Now you got to search for that ground ball. But yes, Alana, some pitchers can very well easily get into those modes of, man, I want to go out here and miss barrels, and all I have to do is miss barrels to be successful. Well, no, that's not the truth. And, you know, for me as a pitcher, I challenged barrels. I wanted to challenge barrels and pitches in the zone.
You didn't mind pitching to contact, though.
No. In fact, I think which probably Bailey, because Bailey is so anti-fastball, pitching coach Bales. I think I was like 92% fastball in my career. I threw 92% heaters.
Thank you.
There it is.
Thank you.
There you go.
That was big.
He listened to you, Jonathan Papelbon. All right, Tom Karen joins us next. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back to Unobstructed Views, top of the fifth inning. Red Sox looking to get something going offensively. Fitz hasn't been that stellar tonight so far. Tom Karen joining us. Of course, you can see him on the postgame show with Lenny DiNardo as well as Devin Marrera. All right.
We should do a postgame show on this. Like,
I would
break
love it.
this down.
Yeah, why not?
Like, just hammer you guys.
Yeah,
like an hour.
How dare you?
And you'd have to answer. We'd have to go, post-game uncut. We go to you guys answering
I
questions.
was just
from the
thinking you
media.
just wanted to sit on the couch and do postgame.
I do like the couch.
It's a nice couch.
Pillow.
It is a nice couch. Yeah, it's my therapy pillow.
We were talking
TC,
about.
when I get back, we're going to do post and pregame on the couch, baby.
There you go. I like it.
That'd be nice.
You're going to lay down on the couch like a psychiatrist's office.
All right, so
Perfect.
break down Fitz as a psychiatrist.
Tell you what, he should be thanking Cody. And there's a little base hit there. Cody Clemens misread that play. There could be big trouble otherwise, but Cody Clemens misread that ball. Nice job by Duran, kind of deking him a little bit. He gets out of it. Strikeout in the double play. High wire
Well,
act.
that's the positive. But is this an audition for Fitz?
Everything's been hit hard off him tonight. I mean, I think he's got really good stuff. He just hasn't figured out. Pap, you're watching it, Pap. What do you think about Fitz? I mean, the stuff is there. He just gets hit hard.
Yeah, well, I've been saying he's afraid of contact, and sometimes when you start getting hit hard like he is tonight, you start thinking, oh, I got to start missing bats. Well, no, that's not what you got to do. You just have to be a little bit more effective in the zone and go back to your location over your velocity. But his secondary pitches, none of them are competitive tonight, TC. And his ass is lucky to be where he's at, to be totally honest with you, like you were saying, even with the misjudgment on with Clemens.
Yeah, no doubt. That could have been an ugly inning.
How do you feel about Roman leading off now?
I like it.
That's the right call.
I like it. He gets on base.
400 clip.
And Duran, I really think is such a confidence guy. Put him in the 3-hole, put guys on base in front of him. I think that just even gives him more confidence.
Yeah.
I like it. I like
this
this
the best
lineup.
lineup? I was going to say. Do you like this lineup?
I think so. I'm glad Toro got a hit. Got to get him going again because that's obviously a place they could get somebody. You could get a first baseman and help out there. But I like this lineup.
It's great that Roman Anthony's now at the point where we're no longer talking about, well, since this date to this date, this is how good his numbers are. His numbers have now gotten to a point on the year where you just look at them on surface level, and they're very good.
Still 5th most home runs on the Woo Sox too. We're just looking at that. So,
I mean, he's only got two. He's only got 2 up here, but
yeah, and that'll come, right? Don't you think the power's coming?
He hits the ball so hard, but he hits a lot of balls in the ground. Like he needs to hit the ball in the air more. But how am I going to sit here and criticize Roman Anthony? He's got a 400 on base. It's a 800 OPS. And when you look at the hard hit rate, he hits the ball very hard. It's just he needs to get the ball in the air more. But that'll come. Imagine if he cut down the ground ball rate and these were line drives and balls in the air, what kind of damage we'd be looking at.
But I love the walks he's taken, right?
No doubt.
He's got a great eye, and just the mastery of the strike zone for a guy that young is terrific.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I noticed the most, TC, is his maturity with each at bat, and he knows like what he wants to do up there when he's at bat, and he knows the situation well. So to me, as a pitcher watching him, you can see hitters that know that. But tell you what, right now we need a big fly. This is our chance.
This is the guy to do it.
Right now.
Bregman's usually the guy.
TC.
What do you think about his comp of Roman Anthony to Jordan?
Well, the numbers, I mean, you got to get there. Alvarez's rookie season was insane. And obviously Anthony's not there yet, but the front foot is unbelievable. Did you see the split screen we did? It was so scary similar. Like it's the same kind of, not a lot of motion, just very economical. It's all to the, I love it.
Yeah, their setup is almost exactly the same, TC.
Yeah.
Okay, but TC, here's my question for you.
Is there a delay?
He's behind us a little bit.
You want a delay?
No, my brain moves a little bit slower sometimes when I'm trying to watch.
You got to process it all.
Yeah.
I get it. What's the question, Pap? What do you got?
Fitz. Okay, we're talking Fitz here tonight, right? Like, how much longer can they survive with these Fitz outings? I mean,
honestly, I think you could survive, but I don't think you're going to. I think there'll be another guy in that spot next week. Trade deadline's Wednesday,
but that's
Thursday.
The thing.
They're going to get somebody.
They're going for
well,
a
maybe
starter.
it's not going to be Joe Ryan. I don't think. I don't think it's going to be a number one, number two. But like that deal that they pulled off with Detroit today, you go get a 4th or 5th guy if you have to. Get a rental guy, somebody to sort of round it up because. Even if somebody got hurt, Cooper Criswell's been pretty good down in Worcester, but you don't have it looked good was Quinn Priester, but you can't get guys like that.
What do you make of the Shane Bieber rumors? Because a guy coming, I love Biebs, and I wanted him here, even if he was going to be rehabbing for the first 4 months of the season. But there's a difference between, putting him in the Patrick Sandoval spot where it's it's a bonus if he comes back versus we need a guy to fill this slot. I don't know. Like a Bieber trade to me, it's a 2026 move.
Got him.
You get that?
Get him.
He got it.
Yeah,
he did. My
we
goodness.
called it.
My
That's
goodness.
crazy, dude.
You guys
God
have home
bless
run
him.
lights?
Yeah, we do.
We have taken it up a notch, okay? Unobstructed Views is like a club.
I can say it is.
That's crazy.
We needed the big fly, and he came through, baby.
How many times
They need
now?
to extend
Every
him
time.
right now.
Get it done.
Before this game is over, extend Bregman.
Every time. It's like, oh yeah, no, we need a 3-run bomb. I'm like, oh,
I got you. Let's
Every
go.
Well, once he figured out you should watch the pitch with both eyes, it's just unlocked everything. I love that. He goes, I realized I was only looking with one eye. Do you try to put that on?
Sure.
Well, he's got his on. It's the same as you.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's crazy. I almost, for the first, 250 feet of that home run, I wasn't really following. So I was like, there's no way he did it again now.
Just kept going. Look at the swing. So compact.
And he's not like a get fired up guy either.
Right.
He's just,
You like that?
Another day, another 3-run home run to take the lead.
Yep.
Just going to jog around the bases. And
You like that, huh, Jared? Business as usual, huh, baby?
you can't even get like a fist pump out of the guy. He's just like, eh.
So we were saying before, I think you've got to improve the rotation. Even if you don't want to make it about Fitz, you don't have enough depth right now. And you mentioned Sandoval. That is where that's actually a crushing blow. The hope would be that Sandoval would now be getting close, and you'd have that guy. And then you'd say, okay, we're okay with who we have because Sandoval's coming, but you don't have that guy anymore. I think you need a starter.
We can't even get an update on Sandoval. The last update that we got was probably in June. So yeah.
Well, the other day, Cora made it sound like it's not going to be anytime soon.
Yeah.
And so.
Yeah.
Back to back.
That's hit hard.
Yeah. Oh. Only a double.
Jared makes it seem like Masataka is like lightning fast.
He's a fast
I think
guy.
he's slow.
He has,
Jaron
but he has.
is fast.
Well, Jaron's fast. Jaron's just naturally fast. But Masataka Yoshida has perfect running skill.
He has running good
His
form.
mechanics are flawless.
He runs
Never
the way
been
that
thrown
Greg
out.
Maddux pitches.
Oh.
You know
Yes.
what I mean?
Yeah, that's very good.
On the black.
Yeah, Jaron Duran runs like a crazy angry lizard, but is fast.
He does.
Crazy angry lizard.
Yoshida runs perfectly, but is slow. If that makes sense,
Yes.
a lot.
That does
No,
make sense.
it is. It does make sense.
That's crazy. You guys are haters.
Not haters, just
It's like the perfect machine. There's no wasted energy. Like he
Yeah,
could
no, he's
not
very
go
efficient.
any faster than
very
he does.
efficient. That's right.
He glides like a figure
The
skater.
arms are just.
Yeah.
So are you having like flashbacks? It's the first time they're in Minnesota right before the trade deadline since the Nomar trade.
Yeah.
So
well,
you like
it's a little different because there's no baggy, you know.
it is not the same building.
But that day, I mean, I was trying to explain it to the younger generation. It's so weird now, like
These kids, they don't
the
understand.
20-year-olds, they're like, so like,
Yeah.
what was it like on the day? I was like, I cried. I cried when they traded Nomar. I remember thinking, I mean, you have like that first player that you idolize as a child who is still on the team when you're. I mean, I was in high school at the time of the trade. I think I was a sophomore, but he was on the team when I was 8. So it was the perfect bridge, but still like.
All right, hold on. Hold that thought for a second. Casey, you have a tweet related to this very subject.
I do. As soon as Jared mentioned that he cried, his buddy Steve actually tweeted, I turn on the Sox pregame show and I got to see Nomar getting traded. It's been 21 years and it's still too soon. I haven't healed yet.
Yeah.
So to add to that, is there any other Red Sox trades that you have PTSD from, haven't healed from, that we need to talk about? The therapy pillow is right next to you. I'm sure TC will hand it off.
I remember when they traded Manny. I was so distraught that I went to go see The Dark Knight for like the 3rd time. I was like, I need to be distracted.
Were you watching? Did we break that for you?
So,
were you watching the trade deadline show?
My famous story about
the
this
Nick
trade
Gafardo moment?
is I was in the Red Sox front office
For the Manny trade.
Yes. So
Why?
I was meeting with the Red
Is that
Sox.
the Red Sox president of
marketing
Red
team.
Sox Nation stuff?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it was So I was meeting with the marketing team, and they had a TV on in one of the conference rooms.
Did you have to excuse yourself?
We were, hang on, you got to understand the story. We were signing off because it was one of those, didn't come out till well after 4 o'clock, the deadline. And Nick Gafardo, rest in peace, was on the show and had gone over to the side, was on the phone, and I'm like going through the goodbye copy, and he literally live on the air goes, hang on, they traded Manning. And he got back on the phone and we're like, all right, we'll keep it here.
Yeah.
And we were on for like another hour and a half.
So this is before Twitter, so there was no way for like breaking news or anything like that. And it was after 4 p.m. Nothing happened. And I was like, okay, we're good. We're good here. We're doing a pitching change.
Yep.
All right, we'll be back in a second.
All right, pitching change. Darren, go ahead. Or Darren. Jared. Continue.
So, in
the TV's on in the front office.
TV's on in the conference room.
Yep.
And there's no breaking news. You were basically just like, all right, 4 p.m. deadline's passed and nothing to report here. And then maybe 2-3 minutes later, it's like the bottom ticker, Red Sox trade Manny Ramirez, and I'm like, holy shit. So I walk out into the hallway, and there's Larry, and he's on the phone, and this is, again, after 4 p.m., and the only thing I remember him saying is, we need to get that in writing, John. And I was like, oh, so it's not done yet, but I guess the deadline has passed. So yeah, like I can confirm from being on the inside that day that after the deadline, like, yes, they had agreed on the trade, but not everything was apparently in writing.
You know, I mean,
Doesn't the fax at the time, like, doesn't that stuff have to come in at a certain
supposedly.
time?
Yeah.
They say the Nomar trade was nowhere near 4 o'clock. They say it was way. And the great thing about the Nomar, remember, I dropped it.
No.
All right, well, hold that thought again.
Well,
No, you can't leave.
am I staying?
Yes.
All right. Yes, I'm staying.
Yes, you are. I love how when we come back from break, look at Pap right now. He looks directly into the camera and he just smiles. He's just like waiting to come back on. He's such a pro.
Yeah, he's a pro.
Imagine he's just waiting.
You know how many mug shots you have to have over the years to have that down?
Yeah, but he's smiling in this one, though.
Smile for the camera, Pat.
Smile for the camera.
Hey, we're winning now. I'm happy. Jared's happy. You know, we're not on the struggle bus with Fitz no more.
Nope, he is out of the game. Fitz is out of the game. Murphy is in. All right, so you were the MC yesterday.
Yeah, before we get to that, I want to finish. We're talking about the trades and the 4 o'clock and the fax machine. The story goes on the Nomar trade that it was 4 teams and all these players, and it was after 4 in the fax. You know, 2 teams thought they were getting the same guy. Like, it took a while after the trade to work out. Matt Merton was one of the minor leaguers that the Red Sox were dealing, and both the Cubs and Twins thought they got him. Like, not we're getting him. They thought the deal was over because it was a fax machine. Everybody's faxing each other. Oh. Yeah. But 2 teams signed off on the deal thinking they were getting the guy. And they had to work out, like the Red Sox, I don't know what they did, but they had to work something out to, like, get it done.
Offset that?
Yeah, we, yesterday was, Sunday was the run to home base. Is that yesterday? No, Saturday was the run to home base. Casey just yelled. Thank you, Casey. She was there. She ran it.
She ran it. Yeah. But she quit after 5K. I heard you did the
No, she completed the 5K, which is cute. It's a little warm-up thing.
I was like, bring me on to defend myself. Yeah. First of all, TC, I thought you said you were running the 5K, so I felt safe being like, me too. I'm going to 5K it up. Haven't ran in forever. TC made it sound like, oh, haven't ran in a while either. Just going to do a quick little 5K. MC'd the whole thing, got everybody excited going, left before everyone, got back to the park before everyone. So
Not
just
true.
need to know the secret. No, you
Got
beat
back
me
before
back.
a few people, but yeah. No,
doesn't
every
lie.
year, so I've done it like, how many have there been? 16? I think I've done 14 of them now. And in the last few years, I used to run a lot. So I did the 9K. In the last few years, I don't run that much anymore. I'm old. And I've gone out each of the last few times with 5K in mind, like literally running. And you're a mile into it, and you're like, I got this 5K. And you got to split at like a mile and a half, and you're surrounded by veterans and these powerful stories. Like, I can't do a shortcut. I mean, Casey could, but I can't do it. Alex Cora did only 5K. Like, you were in
Case,
good
did
company.
you see the tire tracks on your chest? Yep, just threw you right under that bus.
Shots fired.
But the problem is, once you do the split, then you're on the backside of Memorial. There's no shade. It's hot as hell.
Yeah.
And now you're like 3.5 miles in. And you're like, I am an absolute idiot for doing this.
That's
but we got it done.
insane. Okay, so to defend myself further, I have run in Florida my whole life. I didn't realize and prepare for Paul Revere's original roads and inclines. So once I broke that first corner, and I set myself up to fail. I curated the perfect playlist, and I hit shuffle right as I got to Wally to hit his hand to get going, and it came out too hot, popping off with a song that just made me think I was quicker than I was.
Yeah.
And then getting around the people, shuffling out of the herd, that can slow you down. But
So you've never run a race before?
I have.
Or you just do them alone?
I haven't run in a long time, TC.
Okay.
I should have done the walk. It probably would have been more impressive. But no, it was exciting, to say the least.
Well,
It's a great event.
I
They
am
were
proud of
almost
you,
4 million
Casey.
raised.
Thank
You did a
you.
great job, Casey. Thank you for being part of it. We had a good contingent of NESN people.
Oh,
4 million
there we go.
raised.
Yeah.
Me crossing
Yeah.
home plate, and
There
then
it
I
is.
was jamming out to Drowning Pool. That's what got me up the
Drowning
inclines.
Pool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody walked out. Somebody
TC,
ran.
I don't know who that is.
I ran along somebody at one point, and she was like, "What are you listening to?" And I'm like, "Heavy metal." And she's like, "Oh, I listen to whatever." And
I would
I'm
have like my heart beating
So like,
through
you're
my
a
chest.
happy runner. See, I'm not. I'm an angry runner. I
no.
need people screaming at me
TC,
the entire
you have to
time.
know what Bodies is by Drowning Pool. That's
Why?
angry. Enough.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know that song.
I do. I probably do, just not by name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Go ahead and sing it.
got a little Metallica, Sleeping with Sirens,
Yeah.
Bullet
yeah,
for My
you just-
Valentine.
Yeah. Like I got a lot of, I got angry stuff. System of a Down and like, the like,
Were you about
like
to say Slipknot?
screaming stuff. Slipknot. Oh yeah, all of it. Like you gotta
didn't- I
like.
have no idea.
Like I literally, so I ran for an hour with people screaming at
Yeah,
me
no.
for an hour. And that's the only way I can get through it.
Alana claims to not know a single
I
Slipknot
couldn't.
song.
I
Seriously?
couldn't.
Yeah.
Not a clue.
Can you
Not a clue.
guys sing a duet for Alana? A
I don't know
Slipknot
that they're
duet?
very duettable.
No, and
No.
it's probably not ASCAP, so
I
they
think you
don't
can
want me
make
to.
it
Wow.
Inside joke there.
Oh.
I want to bring y'all back to this. Did y'all see
Yeah,
the
you want to talk
Bregman
baseball
play?
here, Pat?
Go
Yeah,
ahead,
did
Pat.
y'all see that play by Bregman, by the way?
I
Yeah, like just nonchalant, gets it done. Think about the infield defense right now, right? Like with the Rafaela play yesterday, what Story's been doing throughout.
Oh.
We were talking so much about defense being an issue early in the season. This team is really good defensively right now.
They've turned around. I don't know how they've turned it around. They have, but they've also turned around their soul. And a lot of it has happened after Devers left. TC,
It's true.
I thought.
Oh,
I
look
thought he
at that.
got him.
That is
you,
nasty.
Have you seen any
Oh, no,
Devers
he's
at
safe.
first
My
with
bad.
San Francisco
A
TC?
little bit.
Yeah.
I like, he's the one with it when he came over to try to make the play and tried to get back.
Yeah, there's for a very limited amount of time at the position, he sure does have a highlight reel over there already.
Low light. Low light.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What do you say, Murph? Got to get a big out here, kid.
It's a game you got to win.
Especially
Simple as
against
that.
this
Yeah,
team,
that's what
right?
I'm
You
saying.
have
I
to
mean,
beat this team.
Yeah.
It's a game you got to win, and the next game you got to win, and the series you got to win. It's going to continue. TC, every game from here on out is going to have a direct implication on how your season ends up.
Well, and this is your little breather, right? Because then it's Houston and Kansas City, but then San Diego and Houston. I know they just got beat by the Athletics,
that scary.
but they're pretty good.
What do you mean they're not that
I think
scary?
Houston's pretty good.
They're not. That division sucks. If the Astros were in the American League East, they would have the 5th best run differential. 5th.
There you go, Murph.
Good
Got it
pitch.
done.
How about Murph?
They're still in the
All
full
right.
season, though.
We
Thank
got
you.
Lenny and Devin coming on.
Yep, Lenny and Devin, and we'll see you after
See
the
ya.
game. Thanks, TC.
Pillow.
Thank you.
All right, we have the entire crew. We lose Tom Caron, but we gain Lenny
boys.
DiNardo and Devin Marrero, all dapperly dressed. We appreciate you guys being with us. Jonathan Papelbon staring lovingly into the camera, smiling from his home in the SIP. Look at him. He looks
Just locked in. You're just happy to be here.
Tremendously locked in.
tremendously.
Shouldn't we be the opening act for Tom Caron, though? I mean, honestly, shouldn't we be first? And we're the
Tom is
opening
always
act.
first.
He's the main
He has
event.
more to prep for, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a beat the traffic
true.
guy.
But you guys are both good preppers. You're prepared. It's fine.
I
Hey,
overprep.
Lenny,
You
on
overprep for
Saturday
sure.
Night Live and other shows like that, usually the first guest is like the main one.
Okay,
you know?
yeah. Yes,
But
you were absolutely
this is
right.
unobstructed views, bro. This shit right here is crazy, man. We do everything bass backwards.
We're the feature, like in the credits, we're like featuring, which means you're on a few episodes here and there.
Yeah.
Also starring.
Cameos
Gilligan's
by.
Island and the rest. Yeah.
Lenny, I want to ask you though, straight up, because tonight's Fitz, man, he pissed me off, dude. Like, just didn't
Yeah.
attack the zone. Just really didn't bring anything to the table for me. Didn't even have an out pitch tonight. What do you got on him?
You know, his slider's been, to me, very hittable. If you look back at the Phillies game the other day, the first inning, they were just kind of testing him, throwing the barrel in the first inning, just kind of, base hit, base hit, base hit. The second inning, he was throwing sliders right down the middle, and that's where they got the 2 home runs. It's been over the plate. It's a pitch where I feel like it needs to look like a good pitch and needs to break outside the strike zone. You cannot throw that as a pitch that ends in the strike zone for a check, right? That's got to be a pitch where he uses 2 strikes. Get ahead with strikes, get him out with balls, and it's just been hittable. And today, he just didn't have any command. He walked 3 guys, struck out 2, only went 4 innings, and this is a big test for him. This is the 4th game in a row where he hasn't gotten deep into games where this bullpen, this squad really needed him to.
Devin, does he make another start?
Yeah, because it's a lot of games left in this season.
But do you replace him in the rotation, I guess?
If
Now.
they grab a guy,
Yeah.
because really, in AAA you have Criswell and
Kyle Harrison, the guy that got in the Raffy deal.
Are they going to bring him up?
I think we'll see him this year. I don't know how soon, but all right, so that's what I was going to ask you guys. Trade deadline is on Thursday. If you're targeting a starting pitcher, are you targeting someone that's going to slot in at number 2 right behind Crochet, or are you looking for someone that's going to replace Fitz? We just need innings, just get us there to turn the rotation over.
I think at this point, because of the outfield situation, because of Marcelo's wrist injury, I feel like you really can't go out and get that number 1 or 2 guy because you can't give up
trade
the
an outfielder right
now.
now.
It's a domino effect that now if you go get a starter, and I hope they do, it's going to be probably a number 5 starter, someone that can go out there and fill innings and just give them just a little bit more depth at this point.
Yeah, the guy's available too. It's like, do you really want to give up a lot for the guys available? Like,
No, there's nobody available.
Joe Ryan, yes.
I would Joe
But
Ryan.
but not the house. You know what I mean? Like,
I would. Because it's 2 more years after this.
how big of a house
Yeah,
you
he
giving him?
said
though?
this
You know what I
earlier.
mean?
Devin, he said this
Are you
earlier.
giving him? Are you giving him Pat's mansion in Mississippi?
Yeah, they can have it. Yeah.
I'm not really
Nuts.
seeing any other starter you wouldn't give up the house for. I mean, if you look at what he's done, he's been outstanding this season.
That's the guy.
You look at Dylan
The only guy,
stats,
though.
Are you
he
giving
can't
it-
give up the house.
I'm
Are
not-
you giving up a condo for a
No,
contract?
you don't.
No,
I disagree with Jared.
You do that. You do that, Pat. But explain why. Show your work.
Nah, man, like you can't give up the house, man. You got all these kids under
All right,
control.
define the house, though. What's the house?
We talk about a
You know what the
4-bedroom.
house is? Roman Anthony, Marcelo Mayer.
No.
He's off limits.
Pump them Mississippi brakes. I'm not giving up Roman Anthony for Joe Ryan.
Would you get Roman Anthony for Trout? Would you do that?
No.
Now the house is probably
Hell no.
Duran, the password, maybe one other prospect.
Yeah,
top
pitching
10.
prospect. Yeah, like there's ways that you can get it done. And Roman Anthony's untouchable. Like the house, like he's not in the house. He's in the penthouse. He's not part of that deal. But yeah, like there's a hefty package that the Red Sox could put together and still get a guy like Joe Ryan. But it takes 2 to tango. I don't think the Twins are interested in doing that.
You're going to get more from him in the offseason, plain and simple.
I think
I don't
you get
even
more
know
from
if they're.
now.
I don't know if they're
I think you'll
willing to
get
get
more
rid
for
of him.
Ryan if you get rid of him now versus in the offseason.
Yes, I think that teams right now are desperate to pay a premium because they're
There's
making
only
a run
one.
for it.
Pretty much
Yeah.
only one.
Gotcha.
One guy out there.
Yeah, I
Where
think
in the
I think
offseason
that,
there's
so.
gonna be maybe a lot of options.
Perfect example.
A lot more options, maybe.
Perfect example. The Chicago White Sox wanted Roman Anthony in a Garrett Crochet deal at the deadline last year, and then you wait till December and you get Garrett Crochet and you get to keep Roman Anthony. So if the Twins end up waiting until the winter, and who knows, they might not even trade him then, but I think the cost comes down a little bit. So like Passan was saying the other day that the cost for Joe Ryan could be more than what the Red Sox gave up for Crochet. That to me is crazy.
Yeah, that no shot. That's a different caliber pitcher.
Yeah, he's been outstanding. And Brez, we know that he's not afraid to go out there and make a deal. He's been bold so far in his decisions.
Lenny, would you be surprised though if all they did was add a bullpen guy or two?
If they add a bullpen guy or two, which is what they did last year,
And that's it.
I would be disappointed.
Ooh, that's worse
What
than
would you be surprised?
If they get a first baseman and a bullpen guy, yeah, I'll be surprised.
Why
I feel
do
like
we keep worried about first base?
because the numbers at first base, you need someone that's driving and runs. You need a little bit more power.
So Tristan Casas isn't your guy next year? All right, we'll be right back. Welcome back to Unobstructed Views, everybody. We have some unfortunate breaking news we wanted to share along with you. It seems like Hall of Famer Ryan Sandberg has passed away. Obviously, the beloved Cubs second baseman, a five-tool model of consistency in the 80s and early 90s. He had 10 consecutive All-Star teams, winning 9 straight Gold Glove awards. That's crazy. I mean, he was a legend in this game, and certainly our condolences, our thoughts, and our prayers go out with everyone affected by Ryan Sandberg's passing. But, I mean, you guys have all been in the big leagues, you two, and obviously Pap. Just your thought about the passing of Ryan Sandberg. I believe he was your manager at one point, was he not?
Yeah, he was my manager. Unfortunately, on a bad team, we didn't give him much to work with. But, you know, everywhere, I will say this about the man. Everywhere we went, it didn't matter what. Oh, great catch! It didn't matter where we were. He was always signing autographs. He always had some type of family member in town. He'd meet at the bar and go out to dinner with. He was always with somebody. It was always a pleasure to be around and a great guy to be around, and always made the room brighter. That's for sure.
Crazy when you hear something like that with a guy that, is, when you hear of him, he's just synonymous with baseball. He's synonymous with the Cubs.
The Cubs, yeah, just a legendary player. Played the game the right way, played hard, was super consistent throughout his whole career. And, we were panning the crowd. Must have been last week, the week before, and John Lester was in. When the Red Sox were playing the Cubs. Lester was there, and he was wearing a Ryan Sandberg jersey.
Maybe he knew something.
Yeah.
Well, may he rest in peace, obviously, and our thoughts and prayers are going out to everybody affected by the passing of Ryan Sandberg. All right, Devin, bottom of the 6th here. Sox up 3-2.
The fact that he almost caught that ball, he's such a freak. No matter where he's on the field, dude, it's unreal.
He's in the mix.
Do you think he could start
on the mound?
Yeah.
Probably.
I mean, with his athleticism,
he would throw gas.
Mid-low 90s.
Like 3/4, like that angle.
He probably threw a dirty hook when he was 13, 14, learned that back real quick.
I bet you he could probably get up to 96, 97. Like if you're airing it out from the right field corner to like third base on the fly, like you could probably get up to 95.
There's your depth. There's your depth right there. You don't have to go get a starter now. You just put Rafaela there.
Lenny, can we talk about the first base scenario again? Because you said the numbers aren't there. Jared was okay with the platoon between Romy Gonzalez and Abraham Toro. I don't think that Tristan Casas is the answer moving forward. I don't know that, obviously. But so you would go out and get a first baseman right now?
Yeah, I'm just unsure that Casas is going to be ready in spring training. He might be. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? But if you can get a sustainable first baseman that can give you a little bit more pop in that hole rather than platooning, I'd be all for it. I mean, your wish list, though, what would you give up for Big Amish?
I mean,
right,
that I don't know.
Oakland.
Devin, think about what you're going to give up.
The
Pitching
opposite
change.
field approach with the wall. Imagine him at Fenway Park.
We'll be right back. All right, we welcome you back. 3-2, one out here in the bottom of the sixth, man on first. Devin, if you could wave your magic wand as Jorge Alcala comes on in relief for the Boston Red Sox, wave the wand. You're the GM. What are you getting? It's not that easy, is it?
It never is. It never is. That's what makes it so fun and interesting. Yeah.
Pitching.
Yeah.
Because I love the outfield. I love the infield.
Take Joe Ryan out of it. Who? Because like that next,
that's what I'm saying. Like there's no. Honestly, I would get one of these guys relievers, like Duran or something like that.
Yeah. They're not going to trade Duran. And now Clase is off the board.
They get swept.
The other name that
Clase is off the board.
I was going to say, you could have gone.
Clase is done. You can't do that. And now Felix Bautista's hurt.
You're talking supply and demand now.
Well, I think Duran's price just went way up.
Absolutely, yeah, because that's a couple.
Are you going to overpay for Duran?
No,
can't
overpay. And the Red Sox, number one, the Red Sox are not going to overpay. Mm-hmm. If the Red Sox get in a situation where they feel like, oh, we're overpaying here, they're going to cut the cord on it.
Yeah. I just don't think there's that much out. That's why it took me so long.
There's not. I think this is going to be a very underwhelming trade deadline for everybody.
For everybody, not just
because there's so many teams that are in it. A lot can happen in the next 3 days in terms of whether you're contending or you're not. But there's no supply versus the demand of what everyone's going after the same thing. Probably a big bat off the bench.
Oh boy.
Oh, come on.
A reliever and a somewhat, not even a frontline starter.
And
everybody wants it.
You look at the race right now, it's so tight.
Close.
There's so many teams that are right there. You're going into that 10-game stretch where they won 10 in a row. They were 6.5 back going in. 10 in a row, they were 3 back. They come out of the All-Star break 4-5. You know where they are now? Right where they were before the 10-game stretch, 6.5 back again.
Yep.
It happens just like that. So it's so tight. Margin, and a lot of it's out of their control.
Yeah.
You win, you lose. A lot of it depends on everybody around you.
We had the conversation earlier, guys, before you joined us. Devin, are you buying the Blue Jays? Are they as good as what they've shown right now?
Yeah. They're just a consistent ball club. Like they got some dogs on the mound. Scherzer's running that whole pitching staff right there. The mentality. Gossman's good.
Barrios.
They don't strike out. They put the ball in play. Like you saw the games they've played against the Red Sox this year. Like they just put it on people and they just come after you and they don't stop. And the staff has stayed healthy. That's what's made them good.
I feel like
they've all been healthy, which helps.
And I feel like the offense has finally caught up to the pitching. We've been waiting for the Blue Jays offense to do what we knew that they were capable of doing. Pap, what do you do here? Men on the corners, bottom of the sixth, one out here for Alcala up against Ty France.
Well, if I'm pitching on the mound, I'm thinking down in the zone number one. I'm trying to induce a ground ball. But to me, you throw everything up in the zone for a look. Oh, God, Jesus, what was that?
He hasn't been remotely close.
No.
Did you get remotely close?
I mean, this is the team that traded him, too. So it's like he had an ERA of almost 9, comes over to the Sox, and he's only allowed 2 earned runs since he's been over here. I wonder if he's kind of like, yeah, I'll show you guys, but it's not working out in his favor.
You know what Pap's going to do? Up and in, down and away. Come on. Up and in, down and away.
That's a strike, but I wonder if they won't call it that because he popped up.
We used to have pitchers meetings.
Nope, you didn't call that a strike. That's crazy.
He knows it too.
Back when everything was on paper rather than iPod.
Yeah. Someone, I forget who did that. Someone did that.
They tossed him, right?
Yeah. I think it was someone, I think it was Walls with Tampa.
Oh my God.
What is happening?
Jesus.
The count should be 1-2. It's 3-0.
Does he deserve it to be 2-1 though?
He doesn't,
he hasn't been
he doesn't
remotely
get the
close.
benefit of it. But with a little bit of ABS system going on, it's a 1-2 count.
Merlone swears that's going to be here next year.
Oh, I think so. Yeah.
You think it'll be?
Yeah. I mean, if you're introducing it at the All-Star game, that's just like a, hey, let's get a feel. It's
the challenge, though.
It's
not all the time.
Yeah. Like, I think it's like not even just get a feeler for it. It's I'm showing you how it doesn't interrupt the pace of play.
Yeah.
Because that's what people will complain about. What are we doing?
What a makeup call.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, I probably messed up those last 2. We'll give you one here. Like, he already struck this dude out. Ty France should be sitting on the bench right now.
Here's another look if you guys want to look to the left.
Nope.
Jeez, dude. Clean it up.
Oof.
Yeah, let's get the bullpen activated again.
Yeah.
Casey, this is hard hitting. What do you have?
I have a compliment for Jared.
Hell yeah.
Lenny, I apologize in advance. Corey wanted to mention that looks like those legs days are paying off for Jared, making Devin and Lenny's legs look like toothpicks.
Wow.
I've been putting in that work, Lenny. I don't know.
That's
People don't want to talk
mean.
about it.
I'm a cyclist.
I apologize. I'm a cyclist.
Sorry
I
about it.
apologize
Training for
in
the Tour de
advance.
France.
I cheer on my teammates, unlike Alana and TC. I think that you guys look fantastic. What's up?
Casey.
Pap, don't say whatever you're going to say, all right? Can I have one? No.
I need Pap to say what he's gonna say.
Hey,
Floor is yours.
that was a dude. That was a dude checking him out.
Listen, and I have a disorder called no calfitis. Leg day. This is the thing. This is genetics.
You got to hop in the Rocket Performance Center. We'll get you right.
Oh man.
Get on down.
Pap, are you a cyclist? What do your workouts look like now?
No, I just throw everything on there real big, squat it, press it, pull it.
He throws some weight around.
Yeah.
Throws some stuff around.
And then, like,
Absolutely.
Two sets of 5, call it a day.
Yeah,
That's where
we're at right now. 2 sets of 5, call it a day.
Yeah, I'm not into, like, the bands and stuff like that. Nah, I don't do none of that shit.
I mean, by the way, walking Christian Vasquez with the bases loaded in a one-run game is the most inexcusable thing.
He's thrown 14 pitches, 3 of which have been for
That's 2
3
walks
of
for
which have
Vasquez
been
today,
strikes.
too.
Yeah.
Like non-competitive.
Seeing the ball well.
There you go.
All right.
There you
I
go.
mean, that's still that's not deep
he's
enough,
safe.
but it's Duran throwing.
He's safe.
I mean,
Go to third.
Oh.
Throw it to third.
Third, good choice.
Good job.
All right, Casey, we'll see you in a minute.
See ya.
Don't like that.
hate it.
Yeah,
in
you can't
fact.
let these guys creep back in, man. Can't let them creep back in.
You know, and Alcala, he's got good stuff. He's got a really good fastball, and that's the biggest thing. You have to be able to spot it up. I'd rather see 90 to 93 spotting up using some movements rather than 99 or 100 right down the middle or 8 inches off the plate. That's it's throwing versus pitching. Got to be able to dial it in.
And to your credit, Lenny, he is a thrower. He is not a pitcher yet. Like you watch him out there on the mound, and you don't see pinpoint location out there in him. Now that was a good pitch, but you don't see the accuracy that you do with a big league pitcher. You see him throwing, trying to throw it by somebody, hoping they'll swing.
Add on and take off, right? Throw it 95. Every now and then throw it 97, 98.
Devin, did you see this guy came into the game hitting .099? 2-run jack.
He stinks, Lenny. I'll be honest. Not good. He's not good.
Well, I mean, that was the second home run. Now he's above 100.
His OPS is like a respectable batting
How many
average.
at-bats does he have, though?
Who
It's
cares?
like almost like 100 plate appearances.
No, it's not.
It's something like that.
I'll tell you. Hang on.
Yeah, it's not. It wasn't even 100 plate appearances.
But I mean, it's enough to where if you have a 276 OPS, then you should probably try a different sport.
But I mean, listen, it's not his fault that they didn't cut him.
I'm happy for him. I'm proud of him, but
Are you now?
yeah.
He's wearing shorts, too.
Yeah.
He's got a show in the homer. He has a homer in the show,
He
though.
does. He does. You can't never take that away from him.
Save that ball.
Yeah, it was like 76 plate appearances, maybe something crazy like that.
What's Carabas' leg day?
There you go.
Back to that. Now I'm like I have
I'll
a
let you
thing
know
now.
when we get back. Yeah, save that. Put a
He
pin in that.
got you got out of it, Carabas. We're going to break.
I'll text it to you, Lenny.
Are we done?
Alex Bregman is good at baseball.
Yeah,
He's good.
my guy, Breggy. He's good at horse racing, too.
He is.
Mm-hmm.
Good at picking out horses that race.
Casey, I understand you have some tweets on Breggy.
We're going to add to the Breggy Sellies over here. Hitting bombs and flashing the leather is one of the tweets that came in. And then Bregman is Mike Lowell times a million. I hope I said the last name correctly because Massachusetts has me so messed up.
Lowell.
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 All right, there we go.
That's fine.
Well, Lowell would be the southern way of saying it, so.
That's fine. You're Southern. That makes sense.
It's not Mike Lowell times 10 million or whatever he said. I'll say that much because Mike Lowell has one of the best fielding percentages, like after Frank Robinson, I think.
Also, in 2007, Pat, Mike Lowell set the Red Sox record for most RBI in a single season by a Red Sox third baseman.
Boom. There you go.
Boom.
See, he was my teammate. I don't even know that shit.
Jared's a little extra when it comes to all this stuff.
He pulls stuff out of thin air, I swear to God.
It's insane.
But he doesn't know anything else, though.
No.
Casey and I were having this conversation with him. He doesn't he is all Red Sox all the time.
Yeah. That's
But
what I
it's
do.
so much to pack in.
It's what I do.
That's what I do.
It's what I want. It's what I want.
I was just with Mikey Lowell in Arizona at the Combine.
What was he doing there?
Right. what'd you guys
Smoking
talk
cigars with the boys.
At the
The
MLB
draft-
Combine?
The draft combine.
He was there for MLB Network then.
He must have been. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I keep in touch with Mike. He's still a pretty good bit, man. Awesome dude.
He's the best.
Yeah.
I've yet to meet anyone that had a bad word to say about Mike Lowell. He's the best.
Love him.
Yeah, man. We've he came to Savannah one time. I did Savannah Bananas. He didn't. Had a great time. It was
He did a
good
great time.
times.
He did a great time.
It felt like Pat was about to tell a secret and realized.
No. There's been so many times that he's going to tell us a secret, and he's like, "Oh, I can't."
Oh yeah, we said we said we were
that
going to
happens
do
a lot on this show.
We said we were going to do the lineup of champions only players. Would you have Mike Lowell as your third baseman?
Over
So
Devers?
No, I guess Devers, Will Middlebrooks, and
Will's not even
Bill
in
Miller.
the equation.
Bill Miller won a batting title.
He said Will's not even in the
Bill
equation.
Miller hit 326 in 2003 to win a batting title, and Manny hit 325.
I don't
Came down to the
know.
last day.
I hate these questions.
It's I would put him there. I would put him there just because
World
I got
Series
to
MVP.
witness. Yeah, and World Series MVP. I got to witness it firsthand and up close and personal. The balls that were by me that I am sitting there thinking, okay, that's a double down the line. All right, now I've got, Vladimir Guerrero coming up, senior, and coming up, and how am I going to pitch him? Or, something like that. And there were so many times where he would just snag that ball somehow and hit him over the chest every time. But doesn't have the power as Devers. I don't know. I'm going to go Mike Lowell, third base.
Yeah, I like that pick. Let me ask you this, Pat, because I remember in 2009, you just mentioned Vladdy Sr., that's why I jogged the memory, but the Angels swept the Red Sox in the playoffs in 2009. Vladdy Sr. got you for I think it was game 3, and it was the big hit that gave him the lead. Sox ended up getting swept out of the playoffs. I know that you're a fierce competitor, but at that point, did you kind of feel like we've beaten these guys in the playoffs so many times that all right, you guys can have this one?
No.
No.
Who thinks that?
Yeah, no. It was.
It didn't hurt me that bad. I was just we beat you every single year. You're bound to win one.
Yeah, no, they all hurt the same.
The Red Sox swept them in 04, 07, 08. We'll be back.
All right, we welcome you back. We are all tied up. Bottom of the 7th inning, 3-3, Boston and the Minnesota Twins. A lot of even numbers here. I would rather it very much be Red Sox, at least with one more run.
That would be huge, Alana. Yeah, I mean, the other thing, too, and we kind of talked about this earlier, is you have some guys that are going to be unavailable in your bullpen tonight. Aroldis Chapman came out of the game yesterday with, it was like back tightness. And obviously he's not going to pitch tonight, but it was encouraging to hear that he kind of he tried to talk Alex Cora into letting him stay in the game yesterday, so that tells me it's not super serious.
Bring in Bernie.
Yep.
And also they're gonna take every bit of precaution with Aroldis Chapman, Jared.
Mm-hmm.
They have to. He's been the MVP of this team this year.
Yeah, he's been huge for them.
If that guy goes down, then you're screwed. So you have to take as good a care of him as you can. I don't look for him to be pitching more than 2 innings for the rest of the season, really.
Do you remember Mickey Gasper from last year? I mean, by all accounts, great guy. But this poor guy and his family, they had his parents in the stands while they were trying to get their reaction to his first big league hit. It never came.
That's the worst.
It was so uncomfortable for so long. They just kept putting the camera on his parents. And it's like, is this going to be the at-bat? And it quite literally never came. Like, we never got the payoff.
I remember that.
Yeah, there's like, oh, here comes Mickey Gasper. Please don't show his parents. It's like, oh, his parents are at the game. Like, oh, no.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it was.
He looks like he's 48 with that mustache.
It's a great stash. Strong stash. Yeah, but he was tearing the cover off the ball at AAA. So it's like, all right, yeah, like, this guy just needs to get that first knock to get it going. There would be no knock to report.
Aw. Someone needs to buy Bernardino a new arm, poor kid.
He's just a rubber arm out there.
Every
go
game.
Every day, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, the starters better be paying for his steak dinners every night.
No kidding. Should buy him a house at this point.
You ever hear about his story?
No.
Like, I don't know it to the full effect. He obviously tells it better. But he basically did the old lie on your resume, showed up to a workout and it acted like he was supposed to be there, but he was not, and then he ended up.
Good for him. Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
I wish that
I mean, probably illegal, but okay.
Yeah, but whatever works.
Whatever works.
He's been in the big leagues with the Red Sox for the last few years, so it's worked out just fine for him.
Honest to God, there's nothing that he could do that would make me mad at him, with as much as they've run him out there.
Yeah, I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah, Lana, and what happens is eventually this all comes to a head.
I know.
And the problem is how do you use him now so that you can have the most effective Bernardino out? Because right now he's not looking too effective.
Well, everybody else needs to go deep into the game, and they've got to, they've got to give the bullpen a break.
Yeah, and what we're watching right now is the side effect of him pitching so much.
Mm-hmm.
Got in on him good there.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, he walked in during big league camp and told them that he was a player, and he wasn't. He said, I'm going to walk in, I'm going to meet the farm director. I went to a bunch of different places, and everyone was like, who are you? His luck changed when he made it to Cleveland's camp. The woman at the front desk didn't know how to work the phone system, so she took Bernardino up to see the team's farm director at the time.
Get out of here.
One of your players is here, the woman said. Yeah, I'm a player, Bernardino told him, just not with you. My name is Brennan Bernardino. I pitch.
Oh, my gosh. What a great story if that's actually true.
I've heard that before. That is phenomenal.
This is on MLB.com.
It takes a big sack of nuts to do something like that.
Yeah. He lied and said he was one of the players and was not. Then became one.
I mean, did he do?
It's true, Pap. You're not wrong.
Casey.
I think
I mean, you just lay your nuts on the line and say, "Hey, I'm going for it, man." Like, yeah, I'm a player. Yeah, well, you're not on this list. Are you on this list? I mean, did they not have a list? I mean, jeez. Yeah.
Did they not have a list? Jesus Christ.
Man.
It's true.
Did you not have a list?
I mean, shit, man.
Shit, man. You asked for this, Alana Rizzo.
Oh my God.
You did.
The crazy thing is, it's a true story. It's an actual true story, man.
It is.
Like, dude just walks up in there like,
Oh my God.
yeah, what's up? I'm a player.
I'm a player.
He is. Now he is. Now he's in the show.
Oh God.
Man. Good for him, though. Good for him.
Yeah.
Great for him.
Great for him.
Yep.
Good job.
Be even better if he gets out of this inning.
Do they not have a list?
I was gonna say, what? Are we about to go to break? Are we just?
No, I think it's just a conversation. It's called
Okay.
throw strikes.
Yeah, we're just chatting.
Yeah, we're just chatting up here. Bales is letting them know what he's good at, with 2 strikes, what he likes early in the count, doing stuff like
Is that Weissert? I can't see with the glare.
Weissert.
Yeah, that's Weissert. Do you need the glasses, Alana?
No, I'm blind. First of all, I have glasses and contacts, but the glare on the TV where I'm sitting, I couldn't see his name.
Yeah.
Okay. He doesn't lay his sack on the line as much as Bernardino does, though.
No.
That's one of my favorite all-time stories, by the way.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I'm glad. I'm glad we could have had that moment together.
All right. Need a ground ball, Bernardino.
How about this, guys? Weissert has more appearances than Bernardino has this year.
I think Weissert has more appearances than everybody this year.
49.
Yeah, does he not lead he as currently leads the big leagues, I believe, right?
Yeah, I don't think anyone's.
Tyler Rogers, I think, has more. He has like 52.
Weissert has been a very, very leaned upon guy. But I mean, Bernardino, he's Mr. Reliable.
It's gonna catch up to you, though.
Yeah. Or maybe not. I don't know.
I don't know, man. I'm worried about him. It's
Bernie?
Yeah, I mean,
How many times this year have we been like, oh man, and you know, what a bad outing from Bernardino?
Never.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, I know how it is that first season when you get like piled upon your innings, and it's like that first year, like it is. When you start getting into territory that you've never done before, it's a different feeling. That's all I'm going to say.
There you go.
Smell ya.
Pitch. Cambiaso Yama. That's a good pitch.
Wasn't even close. Ran out of bat.
That was nasty.
Oh boy.
Now we got
another
change.
pitching change.
Thank you for your contributions.
Don't you have a list? Oh my God. We welcome you back here on Unobstructed Views, presented by Blue Moon. Jared and I are on the Jordan's Furniture couch. Jonathan Papelbon at home in the comforts of his beautiful home in Mississippi. We are all tied up, guys. Bottom of the 7th, 2 out though. Minnesota threatening here. Another pitching change for Alex Cora. Another relief arm coming out of the bullpen. Bernardino gets his job done, I guess. Another opportunity for him, another appearance. How do you shut this lineup down right now, Pap?
Well, it's going to have to be one pitch at a time. I know that sounds cliche, but when you get in tight situations like this, well, you got to get your pitch comm working first. God, those things drive me nuts. But he's going to have to go out there and attack, but attack with caution, right? Know what the hitter's trying to do right now with 2 outs. Only trying to get a base hit right now. He's not trying to do anything special. He's not trying to take you deep. So I suggest that you bore this guy inside. Let's see what they do. It's probably going to get a lot of sliders too.
So you don't think Lewis, I mean, ideally he doesn't need a home run. You don't think he's trying to hit one?
Oh,
No.
he's trying. I think he's trying. That's what he does. He's thinking homer.
Even though he doesn't need it.
No,
Well,
he
if he's
don't need
thinking
it, but he
homer,
wants
then
it.
that's what we want. Then if I'm pitching against him and he's thinking home run in this situation, then the advantage goes to me.
Good, okay. Explain that.
Well, because he's bailing out, right? So I stay away from him, just like he did right there.
There you go.
Boy, that's my manager. Managed the shit out of that inning.
All right, the man with the best running form in the game, Masataka Yoshida at the plate.
Yeah,
Yoshida-san, let's go, baby. Got to get something started. Got to be a leadoff hitter here, Yoshida-san.
It's been tough for him since coming back, which you can understand. You get a major surgery, and they basically just banished him. It was crazy. The day that they put him on the 60-day IL, he hit a home run in spring training, and they were like, "Actually, no, you're hurt." So.
Yeah, he's been banished to the DH. Whoa. He's been banished to the DH, but, I mean, look, at the end of the day, man, whatever I get from Masataka is a cherry on top, right? Like I'm not expecting a whole lot out of this guy. Are you, Jared?
I More than this, yeah. Like, what's the OPS? The OPS is like what, in the 500 somewhere? You know, like it's got to be. I mean, for a DH, if you're going to be giving plate appearances to a dude that's only hitting, the OPS has got to be.
He's not supposed to be your DH. Devers was supposed to be the DH, and they messed that whole situation up.
Devers was supposed to be your first baseman.
No.
Like, in a perfect world, Devers would have went to first. Bregman's your third baseman, Yoshida's your DH, and you roll from there. But that is not how it played out.
He's hitting 216 with 534 OPS with an RBI.
That's horrendous.
I mean, yeah, I'm not expecting much more.
You're not expecting much more than a 5-something OPS?
I mean, I'm not expecting more than like maybe 1 or 2 more home runs the rest of the season, hitting 2.
Well, then we need it. Then we need a DH then.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, dude, there's so many things that this team needs, but the way the market is this year, they're gonna get maybe a third of what they need.
I was going to say, they're going to get one of the 3 things that they need.
I'll just be happy if there's a backup catcher situation addressed.
That's just a given.
Oh, boy.
You cannot continue to move forward with one catcher. That's what you have
No, you really can't. You really can't. I'm live streaming while we're live streaming, by the way. Yeah, so we do a little thing called Tied in the Eighth, where anytime the Red Sox are tied in the eighth, we live stream no matter what we're doing. So, yeah.
Who is we?
How did this come
about? What do you mean we?
The Section 10 boys. Yeah, we do. Yeah.
So you could be whatever you're doing.
No matter what I'm doing, I'm live streaming. I've been out to dinner like on a double date. I'm live streaming. I've been in some pretty, bizarre situations, and we're live streaming. That's just what it is. You just have to be prepared. Could happen.
I mean, there's got to be some situations where you can't live stream.
Not for me, Pap. I'm just you got to make yourself available no matter what.
Huh.
Yeah.
It's amazing you guys are in relationships.
She puts up with a lot, It's just part of it. That's what you sign up for.
I agree, man. I put up with so much. I don't know how it gets done. I mean, I think I put up with all that.
Anything you're doing.
Anything, yeah. No matter what. What does that look for, Alana?
Sickos.
That's the game. Married to the game.
How did you pick Tied in the Eighth?
I don't know. It was Steve who never shows up to these. He never shows up to them, but he created Tied in the Eighth.
So is he on right now?
No, he never shows up. No, he never. They said say hi to Pat for us.
Who are we talking to?
Section 10 podcast fans.
Yeah, the people in the chat.
Tell the beautiful people I said what's up.
He said, tell the beautiful people I said what's up. Yeah, people are asking about the trade rumors. I don't know that there's not a whole lot going on. There's not a whole lot doing right now. You ever hear any of that, Pat?
That's the thing is with the trade deadline, though, bro. Like, it's become this general manager's dinners club almost. Like, and it's like, look, man, make the deals. Like, what we've got. We know what you've got. Everybody knows what each other has at this point in time in the season. So they're all trying to make these perfect deals that work out for both clubs. Look, trades don't work out for both clubs. That's not how they go. They usually work out. One works out better and usually way better than the other.
Yeah. I'm just hoping that it's an active deadline.
It's not going to be.
That's
I think
gonna
it's
be
going to
very
be super boring.
We're going to be live streaming for 6.5 hours during the trade deadline. So if there's just nothing doing, that's going to be a tough day. We're going to have to get real creative.
It's going to be a tough day, Jared.
That's going to be a very, we're going to have to tap into the creative parts of our brain for that one.
Sit.
Hey!
There's a double.
Get down.
Oh, God. Oh, my
safe.
God.
You can have
Hey.
the ball. Hold up.
No, stay there.
Ooh.
Attaboy.
Okay, 2 out knock is what you need. A little duck fart. A little something. A little blue pit. There's your blue. Now let's get a blast.
Oh, God. Oh. Oh, that's good.
He was yelling safe.
They're
for
not
a second.
challenging that. You can't, there's
No,
nothing
ball
to
popped out.
challenge.
No, the ball came out of his glove. That's the only reason he was safe.
Come on, say Don.
Stay Don, listen. Let's go. Listen to Uncle Pap
Pap's
here.
boy. Say down.
Come on, baby. Let's go now. Lock in here.
Casey's been asking for you to say down all day.
Say Don.
I'm not going to do it. Not today.
Not today, dog. Not today. All right, we welcome you back. Obviously, you can see the game summary there on our normal broadcast over on NESN. Richard Fitz, you saw what he did there. 4 innings. Alex Bregman, the big swing, 2 for 4. That 3-run home run is gigantic. Alex Bregman continues to show up huge for this club. Please extend the man immediately. That would be wonderful. Casey, we're going to check in with you one last time. What do you got, my friend?
I got 2 tweets for y'all, starting with Boston Strong _34. The Red Sox need a fresh arm in that bullpen ASAP. I feel like you guys touched on this as much as possible, but we also have a trade suggestion by Plastic Rebel. If there's even a 0.1% chance that the Red Sox could trade for Griffin Jax, I think they would be wise to pursue that.
That's a name that continues to come up, Case. Thanks for that. We appreciate it. Have a good night, my friend. Would you like to see Griffin Jax in a Red Sox uniform?
I'd like to see anything. Now, you guys are getting me all stressed out now. Like, we got Alana saying that it's going to be boring.
It is
Pap
going to be boring.
saying it's going to be boring. And Jeff Passan writing articles about how, like, don't be shocked if the Red Sox stand pat. Craig Breslow can't trade Rafael Devers and then say, we're buying, and then do nothing. I'm not convinced. I'm really not.
But what are you buying? The biggest thing about Devers was getting that money off of the books.
Sure.
But what are you buying at the deadline? Maybe he's buying in the offseason. What are you getting at the deadline?
So a little bit of both. I think what I've been saying is
What I want to have happen when we have all the predictions, like, oh, Joe Ryan and Nathan Eovaldi and all these, like, once you hear all the names linked to the Red Sox, I want something where it's like breaking news, the Red Sox just traded for, and it's like, holy shit, I didn't even think.
But I don't think that this is a holy shit trade deadline year.
But it
Red
could be.
Sox ain't overpaying either, and you're gonna have to overpay in this deadline, man. You ain't working at McDonald's walking in Louis Vuitton, bro.
That's every deadline. That's
All right,
every
so
deadline.
what is your holy shit moment? Who could they go out to
Fernando
get?
Tatis Jr.
Please.
Oh God,
No.
Yep.
bro, what are you smoking?
We're talking holy shit trades. That's one of them.
Why would you want Fernando Tatis Jr. on your club?
Because he's awesome. You
To
don't
me,
like
a
him?
holy shit trade
What?
would be Alcantara.
I would like that.
No. What are you guys talking about? He's had a good 5-start stretch. He was the worst pitcher in baseball.
Because he's on a terrible team and he feels like he's got to go out there. He's Garrett Crochet of last year.
Oh,
and
God.
if you get him and you all of a sudden put the logos of the Red Sox on him, you alter him as a pitcher and where he's at and who I think.
Why
to me,
Why would
him.
you get rid of Devers and then welcome Fernando Tatis Jr. into your clubhouse?
We'll be back with that answer.
So while Jared Carrabis is double dipping on the Section 10 podcast streaming live and here on Unobstructed Views presented by Blue Moon, if you remember, guys, trade deadline is on Thursday, January. What is this month? January, July,
It's
June?
January.
July 31st. 2005, Jonathan Papelbon made his debut as a starter. Jonathan, tell us about this moment.
Man, I was
that
so
young buck.
jacked up that I couldn't feel my legs. I literally had to just trust that my delivery would be there and everything would be intact because I was so amped up. And then I remember Jason Varitek telling me, we're going to throw nothing but heaters until I tell you so. And so I literally went out there and threw nothing but heaters and listened to everything he said. And he really got me through that start, man.
How long before you actually shook Tech off?
Ooh, that is a really good question. It's a lot quicker than you think because I had the conversation with him early on because I wanted him to know that, like, if I have real true conviction in my pitch, then and I feel that's the right pitch, I'm going to throw that pitch the best, in my opinion. And I said, I'm only going to shake you if I 100% feel that. And so he was totally good with it. And I believe probably that year at some point I did.
Pap, when did you abandon the over the head? Was that just as a starter?
Yeah, just as a starter. I did that as a starter. And then obviously as a reliever, some relievers back in my day would go through the windup to begin with, right? Nobody on.
Yeah.
Now it's pretty much everybody is just from the stretch. There you go. Lead off walk. Let's go. Top of the ninth. Lead
Against
off walk.
Johan Duran.
Yeah,
Guys.
he throws Ched missiles. By the way, Rocco Baldelli, former teammate of yours, Pat, he's the man. I love Rocco Baldelli. He doesn't get enough credit. Like, we talk about all like the new age managers, and it's got the Kevin Cashes of the world and the Craig Counsels and the Alex Coras. Rocco Baldelli very seldom gets thrown into that group, but he absolutely deserves to be in it.
I totally agree with you, Jared. Great teammate, studious ball player. One of those guys where, like, usually nothing got past him. You watch the game, like, very intently. Some guys watch the game, but they don't watch it from the angles that some players watch. And I always knew that he was going to stay into coaching. And I always knew Alex Cora would too, and Tech. It's just, you can tell those types of players that are always going to end up coaching someday.
Yeah. The wound socket rocket, they call him. Shout out Rhode Island.
Shout out Hammy.
Way in there. Take another one. Get up. Oh, is he hurt?
Is he hurt?
No. Correa's acting like he has the ball in his glove.
Oh, my God.
He deked him.
The chat's freaking out because they can we're way ahead, so that reaction is not indicative of what actually happened.
So what are they doing? What were they doing before we were tied in the 8th that they had to get on?
I don't know. Coley was shirtless. Tyler, God knows what he's doing. He's a freak. And Steve, he just doesn't show up. So who knows?
Why don't you find Steve?
Find him?
Or kick him off?
He's poor.
Like, how poor are we talking?
How poor?
Is he like government housing poor?
Oh, shit.
No.
Oh, safe. Like, how poor?
I would say poor enough to where I can't find him.
Just give him your necklace so you could live on that for at least a year.
I have in the past, let him experience that for an inning or two.
Pap, you should see Jared's ice. You probably can't see it, but you should see what this kid's wearing.
Yeah, me and Dwayne Johnson.
Oh.
Just a couple of Kowloon guys.
You get your jewelry from the Kowloon guys?
No, I'm saying me and The Rock, we both frequent the Kowloon.
Oh, yeah.
You ever been to Kowloon, Pap?
Huh? No, I still haven't been to the Kowloon.
Pap, come on. You know what? We should do an unobstructed views from Kowloon.
What is that?
You've never been to Kowloon?
I don't even know what that is. I'm not from here, man.
Alana, neither is Pap. You know what it is, though, right? Obviously.
Oh, I know exactly what Kowloon is.
Yeah, it is the mecca of Chinese cuisine, located in Saugus, Massachusetts. It's legendary. All the WWE guys go there. There's pictures. You walk in there. The most famous people in the world have been there and signed pictures. You walk in, you see John Cena, you see The Rock, you see Jared Carrabis, you see Roman Reigns.
I love how you throw your name with these people.
I mean, if you walk in, the picture's on the wall. That's all.
Okay. I've never been. I'd like to go.
I would love to take you. I would love to give you both your first Kowloon experience.
That would be great. I'm in.
Okay, so how do we do that?
Well, first of all, you have to get out of Mississippi and come see us.
Yeah, you got to get down. You got to come here. We got to talk to NESN.
I got to go up, not down.
Yeah, you got to come up, and we got to talk to NESN. Be like, hey, can we set up in the Kowloon? And they're already in. They already would love to have us. I know that. So.
You think so?
I know so.
I don't know, man. Will they let us drink for free?
Yeah, Roman. Roman. Speaking of Roman.
Were we speaking of Roman?
I said Roman Reigns, but different Roman.
Man,
Whoa.
clutch hit right there. Got to give it to Hammy, getting nasty on the base pass.
Yeah, he caused some chaos. Oh yeah, so that means that are we done? Not unobstructed views, but tied in the 8th.
So they just go away?
So whenever it's no longer tied,
That's it. It just goes away. You
Yep.
guys are so weird.
We're super weird. Super weird.
So you can be like mid-sentence and it just goes away?
Yep.
Wow.
That's it. It's over.
Greg, you got to keep it going here. I just missed that.
Oh gosh. Apparently
weather.
there's some weather coming in the air. They better
What kind
finish
of weather
this.
are we
We're not
talking?
going into like multiple extras. Nope.
Wait,
Get
wait,
this done.
Alana, wait, what? We got weather coming in?
Yeah, in
Yeah.
Minnesota. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
Nobody got time for that.
Wrap it up. Hicks again.
Hicks, not Whitlock.
Something's got to be going on. In there. No,
Yeah,
sir.
he's in a challenge.
Sir, we're gonna
Challenge
take a look
that,
at that. We're gonna take a look at that.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Brentley's
look.
all over this. No?
Oh.
I don't know.
Why are we not taking a
I
look
don't know.
at that?
That's very close.
Maybe they have a different angle. Does his foot pop up or what? I don't
No,
know. What do we?
I would challenge that. Nope, I guess not.
Wow.
Why did we not look at that? Hate that.
Yeah, I still think he was out just barely, but you still want. I mean, it's the 9th inning. You might as well use your challenge, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I hate that.
I don't understand why you don't use it just regardless because you're in the late ninth inning.
They're in the hurry up offense right now, pal.
So if you tie again, do you have to get back on?
No, only tied in the 8th.
I thought we were in the. Are we
Nope.
not in the 8th?
We be in the 9th.
Oh, jeez. I can't see, man.
Yeah, it is. There is a glare over there.
Thank you.
Can confirm. Yeah, man. I don't know. Something's up with Whitlock. That's my big takeaway from this game.
You think so?
Was he one of the plane pukers?
We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
I mean,
Don't they have a list?
yeah, obviously, they gotta have a list. I mean, don't they? I mean, if he was available,
Maybe he's just a decoy out there.
When's the last time he pitched? Friday?
yeah, it's been a while.
Ball
But-
down.
Ball
All right.
down. There you go.
TS10's been a little quiet tonight.
He has. You're absolutely right.
Not anymore.
Oh, boy.
Oh, here we go with another mound visit. We're going to talk about Trevor Story and what he does and where his hot and cold zones are. Just in case you didn't remember in our pitchers meeting earlier.
Well, they're chatting about nothing, Pat. Let's go back to the World Series champs only roster. Who do you have at short? You're picking between Orlando Cabrera, Julio Lugo, RIP, Steven Drew.
Wait, I didn't know Julio Lugo passed away.
Many years ago.
I didn't know that.
Moving on.
And Steven Drew and Xander Bogaerts. Because Xander Bogaerts played third for the 13 team, short for the 18 team.
Cabrera was pretty integral part to that team, believe it or not.
Big time.
In 04. Most people don't realize that. It's hard to go against X, though.
I agree. That's probably the pick. It's between Cabrera and Bogaerts, but I feel like you got to go Bogaerts there.
Yeah, Bogaerts. Second base is Petey. That's easy. First base, who you got? Mike Napoli.
You got Millar.
You
got Knapp. You got Youkilis. And you got Mitch Moreland / Steve Pearce.
Don't you have to pick Uke?
Probably. He was a Gold Glover. He could hit 30-something bombs. Yeah, I feel like Uke's probably.
Yeah, Uke's got to be my guy because, I mean, just what he showed up every day, man.
I just feel like he was such the. I feel like he's the glue.
He was like Boston personified for a Cincinnati guy.
Yeah. We're stealing bases all day long against this guy, by the way.
Yeah.
And we can't get one across.
Paint. And left, it would be Manny, Benintendi, Johnny Gomes, the aforementioned Johnny Gomes.
He was supposed to be on tonight, by the way. Remember?
I mean, you go Manny.
Yeah.
Center.
Let's see, center you got
Damon Ellsbury.
Yeah.
Ellsbury again, and Jackie Bradley Jr.
JBJ.
Yeah, JBJ.
Ellsbury was really good in 07, though.
Yeah, and 13.
Yeah. Punchy. All right.
All right, this is it, kids. Well, guys, this is certainly not the sight that you want to see right now. Bottom of the ninth, the Twins were going to come out to bat, obviously as the home team, but the Tarp beat them to it. The Tarp is on the field at Target Field. Obviously, weather coming through the Minnesota area, Minneapolis, St. Paul area. We'll see how long this lasts, regardless of what happens. We'll certainly
We were so close.
We'll certainly have it for you, whether it's us or whether it's the NESN crew with the post-game show of Tom Caron and Lenny DiNardo and Devin Marrero. That's a bummer. That is a bummer. See, this is why you go up really early and you keep it moving.
Yeah.
Keep it moving.
I bet you there is a little something to that's why they didn't challenge that,
They knew
that
it was,
Roman
yeah.
play at second. It was just like, let's just go.
All right, so game delayed, obviously, due to weather. God.
Hopefully it's just like
This
one of
is
those
why
like
you
oh,
need-
here we go. Now it's raining.
No, this is why you need a
Yeah,
roof
I was
on
gonna say,
every
it's
stadium.
actually raining. So it's raining now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So okay, it's not a stunt to pull.
Oh, no.
Holy cow!
What the hell's going on?
It's windy, too, apparently.
What the hell?
Yep.
Dang.
Oh, my gosh. Well, that's all right. We're going to figure it out. As we learn, we'll pass that information on to you fine folks at home.
You know what's great though? NESN has one of the best snack rooms in the game, so I can just go downstairs and pound candy bars until this rain passes.
All right, so let's take a look at this first of all. A couple of steals here. I thought Hamilton flipped over, but it's all right. Speed kills, Jared.
Sure does.
That set up an opportunity for the RBI, obviously.
David Hamilton, by the way, there was a little rumor going around that the Yankees are interested.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I don't know that.
Now,
we
I
would
will
help
say
them
this,
out.
though. It always looks worse in the lights than it actually is.
Yeah, but it's coming down, and hopefully we can get this thing in because.
I think we should just pass it off to the post-game crew.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing
Deuces.
is they've got Hicks warmed up, and now he's done gotten hot. Is he going to get hot again?
That's a good point, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll find out. We're gonna go to break. We'll be right back.